Hello, everybody. Gonna keep rolling here, trying to make up some more time. So we have Spyro Hero Steel, 100%. And we got that coming from Edu.
Hello.
By Ebbe. So this will be great.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, are we
Yeah.
ready?
Go whenever, and I'll get the timer going.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just start timing here. So yeah, let's go. Let's start a new game.
Yeah.
So my name is Edu. I'm gonna be hunting Spyro. I host Tail. 100% today. I can hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. With me in the commentary booth, I have Ebbe.
Hello.
Ebbe, maybe you can introduce yourself. Maybe.
I'm
something.
Ebbe.
Okay, good. So yeah, we start off with a pretty long, like 2-minute cutscene here.
All the cutscenes are unskippable.
Yes, unfortunately, so we have to watch this
But
stuff.
there are,
And
we can skip a few with the glitches.
oh yeah, we have a few glitches that we can use to skip these cutscenes. Yeah. So this game has 3 main categories. We have any percent, 40 dark gem, and 100%. So any percent is the easiest category, but it's pretty boring because you basically just fight all of the bosses, and over half of the time is spent in cutscenes.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the any percent record is pretty optimized at this point.
Like a 35, 33, I think. Or 33, 33.
Yeah, 33. And I can get like a 32 if I get one cycle, but that's that's something for much later that I'll explain.
You can
Yes.
basically beat the game with 0% completion.
Exactly. You don't have to collect anything, but we're gonna collect everything because it's 100%.
Well, like, to start off with, it's gonna seem like an any percent run, because we play through the first 3 bosses, mostly. It's mostly just an 90% run up until, like, you beat the third boss,
Yep.
and then you go collect stuff.
Yep. So the first half hour is pretty boring. Oh yeah, we're gonna start. I was gonna have my splits, but I forgot them. So we're gonna start off by doing double jump less.
Yeah. This is the hardest trick in the game, I think.
Yes.
I don't know, yeah. So it's kind of, the name is kind of a misnomer. I mean, the reason we call it double jumpless is because the previous strat to get into Nasty Nork immediately we just went and got double jump, and then we clipped into Nasty's lair. But here we can skip getting double jump by doing these. This is a glitch we call wall grinding to get up the wall there. It's very, very difficult without double jump.
I actually got it pretty fast. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, that was a really good one, actually.
Yeah. And we're gonna skip right on to the first boss.
Yeah.
And avoid talking to that guy there on the left. Flame.
Yeah. We don't care about Red Spyro.
Yeah, no one likes him. Except Maple,
yeah.
But
So basically, when you can charge down a wall, keep the analog stick neutral, and hold down the jump button, and if the wall allows for it, you just jump out of thin air. It's because Spyro enters a skidding state for 1 frame, and if you hold down the jump button, it just buffers the input, so he jumps. You can do that up many walls in the game. You can just mostly gain infinite height with it, or as high as the wall is.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
also called the infinite jump.
Yeah. Also, yeah, someone in chat said don't forget about the red egg when you out here.
Yeah, that's yeah. In my PB, I forgot the first egg of the game, so which lost me like 1.5 minutes. So we have Nasty Nork, who is extremely boring, not very interesting. We do a few damage boosts to speed up the fight and skip some of the animations. But
I have to do a little health management, because like you can't skip all of the attacks because then you
Yep.
will just die. But
Yeah, dying is not good.
we often joke like with this boss, the hardest thing is to actually just pay attention.
Yep.
Because like usually you just kind of zone out and you forget
Yeah.
about the strats.
Yep, you zone out and you forget what attack is coming next.
Yeah. But yeah, also this is the first boss out of 4, and you're supposed to have gone through like 2 levels, destroy a bunch of dark gems, which is the main collectible. And then
Yeah, every hub world has 10 dark gems that you have to destroy before you can actually fight the boss, but
yeah,
as you can see, we have 0.
the barriers that the game puts up aren't very strong. The game you can basically skip anything in the game, really. As I said, you can beat the game with 0%.
Yep. The only thing you have to do is fight the bosses.
Yeah, we still don't have a glitch to like skip ahead to the next homeworld without fighting the boss.
That would be pretty big.
Yeah. So, I guess we should talk about the categories a bit more, maybe? Or, I don't know if there's that much more to talk about. 40 Dark Gem is my favorite category. Basically, in that category, you're not allowed to skip the boss barriers, the barriers that prevent you from going directly to the boss.
Yep.
And
So
that
you
means
have to
you have to get
collect.
all the Dark Gems, yeah.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of skips. It's still not played like in any intentional way at all.
Yeah. The only thing you have to do is get the 10 dark gems in a world, and then you have to like get into the boss. Technically without any glitches, but yeah. That's also
that's not usually how it goes.
Yeah. It's a fun category. It's like a bit over 1 hour. It's pretty simple to learn. It's a lot more fun than any percent. I recommend if you want to get into the game, it's a good place to start.
Yeah, a lot of people go straight for any percent when starting out, and I think that's gonna kind of burn you out a lot.
Yeah, and then you wonder why it's so boring. It's like, yeah, you just fight nasty target in it too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Awesome.
people have had fun with it, I've seen. But...
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, we're gonna be done with nasty here soon.
Yeah. We haven't even like talked about the fight at all. It's how boring it is.
It's so yeah, it's nothing special. Okay.
Also, he says he's been defeated after each phase, which makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
In 40 Dark Gem, it's the only category where you have double jump at this point. We don't have double jump here because we skipped it. But in 40 Dark Gem, you have double jump here. And with it, you can do something called Cavern Skip, where you skip having to move this electric platform.
Yeah, it's pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, I've stopped going for it. It's just way
Same.
too
Yeah.
We don't have
for a while.
I'm pretty sure it's impossible without double jump.
So you're supposed to get double jump from the Elder Thomas in this hub, but we don't want to talk to him because he talks extremely slowly, and
yeah, he even says that himself.
Yeah, he even says that in his cutscene. So, but we need double jump at some point. But thankfully, when we get into the third hub, we actually learn it by default. So
it just gives it to you whenever you arrive at. Specifically, I think it's whenever you load Frostbite Village, the third hub world. It just turns on those flags for whatever reason. I bet you remember the egg.
I did remember the egg.
Yes.
Yeah, in my PB, which is 3 hours and 9 minutes, I I forgot that first egg. Because in any percent and 40 Dark Gem, we don't grab that egg, obviously.
I think Moneybags already has one of those.
Yeah.
And also at the beginning of the run, I'm usually like not very focused.
Yeah, this is the only category in which you have to grab eggs. Because
Yep.
usually they just unlock like extras and stuff in the main menu, but also this game wasn't made with a widescreen in mind. You might have seen Spyro just kind of frozen at the edge of the frame, and also like moving his mouth. Like,
Yeah, I
while the
forgot to
professor was
mention that.
talking.
It looks a bit funny.
Yeah, this game was not made with widescreen in mind, but the Xbox version has widescreen support for some reason.
By that little twerp Spyro. He is only a
So now
dragon.
we're getting into Hub 2,
Your
and
master was a
we're
useless lump
gonna
of dragon dung, and you
fight
brainless
the boss
imbeciles better get
instantly
your act
again.
together, or you
Yeah,
will find
yeah.
yourself
As we
in
said,
the
like it's
mire.
mostly just like fight the boss immediately after arriving at the realm. It's only like after the third boss, then we start going around collecting stuff,
Time you will bring me bad news.
and then
Yep.
at the end we fight the fourth one.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about version differences a bit, or for the speedrun. So I'm playing on Xbox 360. We still don't know for sure if it's the fastest version, since the OG Xbox has like different disk drives, and the load times are dependent on those. We think. We haven't done a lot of testing. But 360 has pretty good load times, but it suffers from lag in a lot of spots, which is weird. And
It's
the
worth
absolute
noting this game didn't get an Xbox 360 release. This is backwards compatible.
yeah. This is an OG Xbox game on the Xbox 360. And the worst thing about the 360 is that the game can crash at any moment. Mostly during loading screens, and for me it likes to crash after the blink mini games, which loses minutes, several minutes.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna
I'm
hope that doesn't
hoping and praying that that doesn't happen today. Yes, PS2 is pretty bad.
I think isn't it the worst version?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
PS2 PAL specifically. That's like the absolute worst version. Also nice.
That was weird, because usually
Yeah.
when I go to the side like that, it's over, but I got it still. So now we're getting into the second boss, and we can actually skip her cutscene by going around the cutscene trigger.
Yeah. For some reason, she just kind of starts the boss immediately if you just
Yeah.
go around the cutscene. That cutscene trigger remains there even after you finish the boss, so you have to like go around it. But we do that anyway.
Yeah, it's weird that you can activate it after the boss.
Yeah, and then it just like after the cutscene is like this big anticipation, like oh you're gonna fight a boss, and then nothing.
Yep.
We didn't explain at all how you got in here, by the way.
I went through the wall.
Yeah. He just kind of squeezed himself between the atriums and rocks, and
Rock
that
and
kind
a
of
hard
pushed him
place.
to the wall. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If you
I'm
do it
gonna
right,
do a trick here.
oh yeah, he's gonna do a setup, and then he's gonna charge into the water, and there you
There's
go.
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
A lot of things
it's-
happen.
Exactly. No, this boss is pretty fun. After that discovery was made, like I think
Yeah.
it was already over a year ago, 2 years ago maybe.
Damn, I'm getting old. So yeah, basically, he had abused. He had done a bunch of damage abuses to skip attack animations, but then he was left with no health. So he basically he wanted to skip the lasers, but to do that he had to take damage but not die.
Yeah.
So what he did was he ran at a precise moment into the water, and that started the damage animation, but the death animation didn't get to play because the platform just rose under him and gave him
Yeah.
ground to stand on.
So basically, yeah, I was like 0 health, and then I got hit, but I'm still alive, so it skips the animation.
Yeah.
Or the lasers animation.
There's a bunch of ways to keep Spyro alive.
Yep.
Yeah. There's also a glitch called Zombie Glitch, which we will do much later in the run.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite tricks.
You
It was
do-
my favorite, but I think
Someone,
proxies.
Someone in chat asked, "What's your favorite level?"
What's my favorite level? I think they asked that other guy, but my favorite level is... I have no idea. Also, I shouldn't be doing this, but I just did that.
Oh yeah, that's a risky thing where you can like
No!
redirect.
Wait.
Oh no. Oh, that's
this is
unfortunate.
bad. Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, okay, I gotta save.
Okay.
That's not
Yes.
supposed to happen. Just...
Just yeah.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No one saw anything.
Avert your eyes, children. Anyway, so I see some people asking about
Oh,
PS3. Oh yeah, by the way, the game forgets to spawn you longer down, so it's just,
yeah.
you spawn in the air. It's kind of funny. It happens when you save during the
During the fight.
during the fight. So people have asked about PS3. I don't. I know there's a few rare PlayStation 3s which can play PS2 games, but I've never seen this game being run on that.
Oh, I didn't even know that you could do that.
I think there are very few ones that are backwards compatible with PS2.
Yeah.
PS3 isn't even allowed on leaderboards? Okay, well...
Never mind that. Okay, so yeah, there was a small hiccup. I lost like a minute or something, but it's fine.
Yeah, we'll carry on. It's a long run.
It's a tactical time loss, so I'm gonna lose my nerves now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's we call it nerve manipulation.
Exactly. Sub 310 still possible. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play.
The holy grail would be to get a sub 3-hour run, but that's probably not gonna happen until unless like a new discovery is made.
Yeah, we need a big discovery to get that. Because my sum of best is like 302. I can get it down to 301 maybe, 30 flat, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to get it under that.
Yeah. And as someone mentioned, double jumpless or double jump skip is really bad to do in PS2. For some reason, a lot of the collision mechanics were changed between versions. So I don't know if that's just like because of the hardware difference or they literally programmed it that way, but yeah, so like double jump skip is a lot harder. It's still doable, but it's a lot harder on PS2.
Yep, it's also unfortunate that PS2 is the worst version, because I think it's the most popular one.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
And Xbox being the least popular one.
Yeah,
sure.
It's kind of poetic.
Yeah. That's also one reason why many people don't turn this game. A lot of people like show interest, but then they have to get an Xbox. So
it's an unfortunate position for the game to be in. Like it has a lot of really cool speed tech, but like there's just so many barriers for people to like lose interest.
That's true. Alright, so now we're finally getting done with Enoch 2. I lost like 2 minutes actually from that mistake.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But my PB lost 1 minute on this split already, so I'm only 1 minute behind.
Things can go south very, very quickly in this game.
Yep. Alright. Have a good sleep, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
good
guys.
luck.
I don't know if it's night for him actually.
I'm pretty sure it is. So, wait. Now we actually get to do something other than a boss. We're actually gonna collect some things, and we can use swim in air, which we have already seen. We will use the swim in air a lot during this run to collect stuff and navigate the levels.
First is gonna do what's called a bonk clip or water bonk clip, whatever. I don't know. Terminology is not very consistent in this game, but basically he swims up and he bonks in a corner while swimming. That will clip him through the wall in certain percent. There we go. First try. Nice.
Yep.
So water. If you are underwater and you exit the water's hitbox from the sides, you won't exit the water. So you can basically just like swim around wherever you want. That's why we call it swim in air. Water is a bit weird in this game. You you can enter it. Its water like has a hitbox that extends down below the surface. It's gonna do another bomb trap here. And if you enter that hitbox, you enter his surface water state, and then you can like dive to enter underwater, and then you can swim around wherever you want. Usually that's not possible because water extends all the way down over to the boundaries of the pool, but of course we can clip out of bounds and completely break the illusion.
I'm gonna do a small side quest here. Which allows me to collect a light gem later from an NPC.
Yeah, he wants us to spin these water wheels around.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it without swimming there, obviously, but we can just do it with swimming there, thankfully.
It's much harder than it looks.
Yeah, you gotta have some control.
Yeah, and as Murray in the chat said, GameCube version or maybe just Dolphin emulator specifically can tend to crash in this segment.
Oh yeah, too.
Yeah.
Now, what you've all been waiting for, Blink.
Yes.
So
the highlight
Blink
of the game.
Blink is not a very liked guy in speedrun, and I don't think people like playing as him casually either. I personally don't mind him, but that's mostly because I've gone insane. So yeah, these levels are.
Oh, sorry.
These levels can be quite hard, or they are. Most of them are pretty hard, and you can lose a lot of time very quickly. So you will have to practice these a lot if you want to hunt this, unfortunately.
Yeah. And remember you have to play them twice.
Yep. There's one version for the dragon egg and one version for the light gem, and the
light gem is twice as long.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll also see him collect a bunch of gems because we need to buy keys to open chests because they have collectibles that we need to get.
Yep. Also on Xbox 360, I think we get double gems from the minigames. It's a bug.
Yeah, it's a weird bug. That also like makes Xbox 360 slightly faster, I guess.
Yeah, it helps a lot. We're gonna
That's
throw.
a very weird thing. Here. I don't know why that happens.
It's very weird. And it's like only on Xbox 360. Maybe only on PAL too, I don't know.
Yeah, buying keys becomes less and less important like when you get to the end of the game, because like most of the chests there just contain gems.
That's true. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, well the game crashed.
Oh no.
Oh god, okay, well. Yeah. So about that estimate, no, I'm gonna continue, it's a short one.
Is someone gonna
Oh hi Dustiel, yeah.
Now it's a marathon run. Yeah. Is someone gonna make like a prediction of how many times the game is gonna crash?
Usually when I do hunts it doesn't crash once, but no, I like Blink.
Yeah. Luckily we have a pretty generous estimate.
Yeah, it's very generous. I accounted for like 3 crashes or 4, so yeah. Maybe I should just I think I'm gonna close my spirits. Actually no, I'll keep them on, I'll just not watch them.
It's gonna be like 4 minutes behind.
Yeah, the most I've gotten is 2 big crashes. Like after Blink levels.
With Marathon Lock, maybe you'll bump that up to 3.
Yeah. Also, where do I spawn now?
I think it's in front of Blink.
I hope so.
Or maybe the game just corrupts. Saves just corrupts. If the game crashes while it auto saves, it just corrupts the save. But I don't think that ever happens in Edu's case.
No, I've never had the save corrupted. Okay.
I've heard there's a big problem with the PS2, but I've never had it happen.
Yeah, no. Okay, so we got more Blink, which is always fun.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. It's so nice that the game decides to crash after Blink levels only.
It's so weird because it makes no sense. It's like it can crash at any point, but it always decides to crash at Blink levels.
I see Dustiel in chat. He did a lot of speedruns with this game, and he did a bunch of routing and planning.
Yeah, he did most of the routing.
Yeah.
And he was the last one to hunt this at a marathon like 5 years ago, I think. Or maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah. Oh,
So
damn,
the
that's a
route
long
hasn't
time ago.
changed much, but I've like implemented and optimized stuff.
Yeah, it's a few optimizations here and there, but the route has mostly stayed the same.
Yeah,
Because it's a big routing project.
exactly. And
If you
I'm
have-
not someone who likes to route, so
Yeah. You have to plan out like when you're gonna get gems and when you're watch it crash for the second time.
no, it should be good now. Okay. Dude. Damn.
Here you go, Spyro.
For Spyrothon 1 too, yeah, this game has had some history.
Yep. This is Spyrothon 8, okay.
It doesn't really happen on Xbox 360, but in some cases you can actually like miss out on an egg and completely lock it out of your save file if you hit yes too quickly after getting the dragon egg.
Yeah.
Like, for some minigames, the characters will just like immediately after you get the dragon egg, they just said, "Hey, you want to do the light gem challenge now?" And if you hit yes too quickly, there's a small chance that it won't get to count up before the game autosaves, and then you'll just be completely locked out. That's what we called the egg despawn glitch before we knew what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a thing to look out for if you want to 100% this game.
Yeah, it
Just
hasn't
don't hit-
happened to me, so
Yeah, I
I
think it's
don't
'cause,
think
like,
it happens.
probably because like the loading times or the save times is a bit too fast on Xbox 360 for that to happen.
Too fast. Yep. Oh, I missed the dark shard. Okay, that's fine. I have a backup. This is a bit different, though. Yeah,
You'll
that's
see him
fine.
go for a lot of these like long bomb throws, like just
I don't trust that. Yep. Okay, thank God I didn't go down.
yeah.
Okay,
There
so
is,
this is the second section of this.
Yeah,
Of this
this is
light
one of
gem
mine
challenge.
about twice as long.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. There's a cycle to catch at the end, but if I play well, I will catch it.
Yeah. There's something that's a bit of a blessing and a curse in the Blink minigames. If you throw two bombs and they're relatively close to each other, they will blow up at the same time.
Yeah, so you can do
So-
like chain shots.
Yeah, so one thing you can abuse that with is if you miss a dark shard just a bit, you can throw a bomb right at it, and it will explode as soon as the first bomb would explode. So,
Yep, so you don't lose
it
any
won't-
time.
exactly, yeah. You
Also,
will
I
waste
caught
a few bombs, but
I caught the good cycle at least.
yeah.
So this light gem challenge was like pretty good, except for that one missed gem. Or shard, I guess.
As you saw
Crash.
there, like the one the blink threw a bomb right before the minigame ended, and that exploded in his hands because the other bomb exploded.
Yep. Yeah, that's the double bomb explosion. Okay, so now we're done with Blink 1, thankfully.
Or this is technically the second one.
Yeah,
Because we're
Blink
doing this
2, I
completely
mean.
out of order.
I call them by like the way they're in the game, so that's Blink 2 actually.
Mm.
Yeah. What else have I? Yeah, so we're off to the third hub now,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna show off one of the coolest new tech, which
Relatively
Ebbe
new.
found. Yeah.
Okay, so if you pause the game and enter the teleport menu at the same time, you will open two menus at the same time, and that pauses the game. But if you exit out of one of those menus, the game will unpause, but the menu will still be left on the screen. So you can basically like store them. We call it menu storage. You can take the menu anywhere, and you can do a bunch of goofy stuff with it. You can teleport no matter where you are. You can carry the teleport menu along. You can also do the money bags shop pad. it's a bit trickier, but you can do it.
Released by other guardians.
But here, we're gonna store the pause menu, because using the pause menu, you can save the game.
A run for his money.
And so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna activate a cutscene, and then we're gonna save the game, because normally you can't pause the game during cutscenes, but since we store that pause menu from earlier, we can save the game during the cutscene. And once we save the game, we can quit and then reload the save. And because we've already triggered that cutscene on the save file, and we saved that, we can load back in, and cutscene will already have played, so we will have skipped it. I think we'll be in 40 Dark Gym we do that twice, I think. Like the current strat is like we do that twice, but in Hundo we only do it once, right here.
Nice.
I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. I was gonna
My
say I
headphones are off, so
probably
can't
should...
hear you, Ebbe, at the moment, because I need to listen to the game.
Yeah, I was about to say probably I should have kept quiet, because like it requires a bunch of audio cues, because as you can see when you have the options menu up, you can't really see much.
Right, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
I explained the trick while you were...
Thank you. Yeah, it's very hard, and I'm pretty surprised I got it first try.
Yeah, congrats, dude.
Thanks. Did you tell them that I'm basically playing blindfolded?
Yeah, you can't really see much when the options menu are up.
Yeah.
On PS2 and GameCube, they have an advantage, because when you hit the quit option, you can hit the jump button to go back to the pause menu. On Xbox, though, if you hit the jump button on the "Are you sure" text on the quit menu, you just quit the game. So you have to be a little more like... There's not as much freedom as there would be on PS2 and GameCube, so that's like one advantage they have.
Now this is Red, which is the third boss.
It's the most infamous boss in this game.
Yeah, he's notable for being pretty tricky. You gotta you gotta have the timing down, and it's impossible to explain it. You just gotta have a feel for it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A lot of new players have trouble with this boss.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah, it's hard. Because like, you saw how I sprayed those
if
boxes
you're
at him.
quick enough, you don't have to do anything fancy. You can just like push the boxes into him. You should not do it too quickly, otherwise he will just take no damage for some reason, and sometimes he just won't take any damage anyway. And this boss is goofy.
It's goofy.
But the safest thing to do is to stun him with water, because he does a little like get out of the way from me animation, and that gives you some time to move on to the next box and push it into him.
Yep.
For some reason, like the second phase is the hardest, because there's a chance he will just fly up into the air, and
That's also
that's
when
really
you
frustrating.
mistime it.
Well, you won't be able to hit him for a while.
Yeah, it's because you mistime him. I mistime the hits.
The third phase is very long, so this is like where you really want to get a one cycle, where you really want to get all the boxes into him.
And he
It's
only
very
spawns the 3
difficult.
boxes. Yeah.
But you can skip this laser attack, this laser part of the attack, on the second cycle if you fail it the first time. For some reason it didn't work the first time, but on the second one you can skip it by making an attack at the right time. We might see that if Edu doesn't get it.
Don't cheeks it.
It always shoots 9 times. Edu, I can't hear you if you're
You
speaking.
can't? Oh shit. I think the stream can hear me. Wait! Oh god, okay.
I don't hear anything from your microphone.
Wait.
Is that just me? Or...
I think that's just you. Maybe. Yeah, because the stream can hear me.
Wait, try speaking now.
Hello? Hello, Ebbe? Hello, please, Ebbe? Ebbe, I miss
Oh,
you.
okay. It was on my end. For some reason, For some reason, the audio device is messed up. But yeah. Oh, you didn't do the.
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh,
I missed
damn.
it.
Yeah, the timing is a little precise, but it's not very strict. Yeah, sorry if I talked over you.
No, it's fine, it's fine. After this, I'm gonna play perfect, I promise.
Yeah, he always does. In case you were wondering, Edu has the world record in all 3 categories. He is the king of this game.
Also, one of the only ones who plays it.
Yeah.
Like, consistently.
But
But now
not a lot
we
of
have
runners.
we have a few hunters coming up, most notably like Maple. Maple has started playing this game, which is fun.
Yeah, he does 40 dark gem, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will now enchant you with the power
World record by default is still a world record.
True, I guess.
Alright, so now we've unlocked Ice Breath. We've unlocked a few breaths until now, electricity and water. They're not very useful, they're just very situational, but Ice Breath is very overpowered in this game.
Very useful. It's extremely good and fast.
Yeah, if you
Which is
breathe
a good
ice
combination.
on most enemies, they freeze into like an ice block, and then you can just charge right through them.
Yep.
Are you
And
gonna do fast?
you only need to freeze them for like 1 frame or something, so it's very fast.
Are you gonna do fast pulls? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do as fast as I can the pulls.
Alright, yeah, but there's a faster version of the pulls than that.
Okay. Ebbe has actually done a task of the any percent of this game, so
Yeah.
he knows a lot about the speedrun as well.
I mean, I basically
And you-
I just play this game a lot, but
Yeah, he knows like the most about this game out of everyone.
and I mean, some people know more about the speedrun aspects of it. I think Dustiel has a lot of knowledge on
Yeah, he has.
the route and the tricks and stuff.
Yep. It's funny because we find like new stuff, and then we post it in the Discord server, and then Dustiel is like, "No, I found that 10 years ago," and I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah,
never mind that."
basically how it goes.
Yeah. And we're gonna do Blink 3 here.
Oh hey, Blink.
Meet again, Spyro.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
more Blink.
exploring in this area.
More Blink, unfortunately.
But we're on to the more exciting part of the run, where we actually get to
Should I explore
collect stuff.
Yeah, I get to actually play the game instead of doing
Yeah.
these boss fights over and over again.
Mm.
Also here, in this Blink level, there's a cool little stat where we kind of dupe the first Dark Shard, and it saves like 1 or 2 seconds. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not that good at it. So yeah,
You're just
But
gonna
I'm
do
gonna do a
regular.
small chain here. That's good.
I've never actually seen that strat in action.
Yeah.
Oh, that hit. Okay.
Yeah, it barely hit.
Yeah. You have to like put a lot of faith into your bombs when you.
Yes. You have to trust them.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you wanna just like stay and watch if they hit, but that loses time. So yeah. Yeah,
If
that's
you throw
cool.
this bomb right, you can hit both the vine and the wall.
Okay.
Oh darn.
That's unfortunate. At least I didn't die.
Yeah. The worst thing you can do right there is die.
Yep. Because then you have to do the start all over again.
Yeah. These minigames are very fun. So, yeah, I have made a task of this game. In real-time standards, I think it's around 31.5 minutes. It doesn't save that much time because a lot of it is just cutscenes. But yeah, I had a lot of fun optimizing it. It has a lot of cool strats.
Yep.
And a
Here
few
we have
tasks.
to. Yeah, go on.
No, a few task-only ones as well, but never mind
Okay.
that.
So this section we have to kill that worm enemy or whatever it is on the right side, because he will hit you. There's one on the left side as well. He can hit you, but usually he won't.
Yeah, this section is a bit infamous, and if you don't know the trick where you can just stand on the edge and shoot the enemies from there, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yep, it's not fun.
Here you see again the bombs exploding at the same time, so he doesn't lose any time.
Yeah, I kind of missed the first one, but thankfully it doesn't matter because I can just shoot the second one. Oh, what's
Yeah.
going on? Okay.
And we won't really be short on bombs.
That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit either. That's gonna hit. Wow, it's a lot harder doing this when you have to like commentate and stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I did practice a lot, and I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm at the height of my skills right now, but
Yeah.
it's not.
You could get a world record in this marathon.
Yeah, I'll just have to play perfect.
One thing to note is
I'm-
that you can actually shoot your own bombs to explode them early. There's actually a strat where you can go into first person and time your button presses right so it explodes right in front of you.
Yep. The problem with that is that you have to stand still to go into first person, and it takes a while to zoom in.
Yeah,
For most of these throws, we wanna keep moving.
yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but Blink actually disappeared in that one cutscene where we got the egg.
Yeah, that's a classic Yokohama moment.
Yeah. The hero's tale moment.
Yes. Gonna collect some gems here, and gems are always good, especially in mini games.
Yeah, you just gotta collect like a few gems here and there, wherever you can.
Yeah, I try to shoot the bomb, but it's really hard to shoot the bomb when you're not in first person.
Yeah, unlike most things, lasers don't auto-lock on to bombs.
Yep.
For some reason they log on to dark shards, even though they can't destroy dark shards.
Yep.
It's only bombs. I don't know, some things just home in on the weirdest things. Like Spyro's electricity breath homes in on most things, even things it can't actually kill. Like on
Yeah,
the dark
it's-
games.
It's very annoying in that one section in Dark Mine.
Yeah.
That should be good.
Yeah. It takes
Oh,
some
yeah.
skill to like throw bombs and also avoid getting hit by them constantly.
Avoid the enemies. I do a death abuse here on both the Dragon Egg and Light Gem challenge to reset these cycles. Also, this guy will now hit me. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, if you stand way too far on the edge there, they can actually hit you from there.
Yeah, and then you fall down and have to do it over again.
I mean, it doesn't set you that far back.
Okay. The spider is pretty close, but if you're on the side here, he won't hit you.
Yeah, those are called bone spiders, by the way.
Oh,
Just
there.
thought you'd know that.
Okay.
The enemies have goofy names, but they're never mentioned in the game. You can only really find that out with through looking at other resources like development documents and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, as Dustiel said, we don't really have a gem out, we just collect things and hope for the
Oh
best.
yeah, the Eskimos are mentioned. That's what they're called, Eskimos.
Oh yeah, too. Okay. Well, let's see if I can now get this snipe here. That's good, finally.
I believe you. Oh, there you go.
It's pretty satisfying getting those long range throws. There's one in the first Blink level, which is... Yeah. I thought that wasn't gonna hit.
Oh, dang.
There's one
But
in the
almost-
first Blink, which is pretty fun. And very long.
The Skeleton Warriors called? Oh, damn, I actually don't remember. Well, let me boot up a document.
Yeah, Ebbe has like a lot of documents and stuff, and he's contacted the developers and stuff like that.
There, I found you a light gem.
Yeah, I've done a few dev interviews.
That's it for now, but you know I'm always willing to go back at
See
any
if
time
this will actually open.
just for fun.
We're done with Blink, so now we get some actual Spyro gameplay for once.
Yay. Yeah, this is the only category in which you don't always play as Spyro.
Yeah.
This document is not opening for some reason.
I think it's fine.
I want to answer their question.
Can I? Okay, I can't. Here's the first egg thief. For most of the egg thieves, we have like standardized setups, which means that getting the eggs is easy, but some of them, if you miss the setup, then you have to chase them, which loses some time, obviously.
Yeah. You will find these egg thieves very easy if you were used to the other games.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you get on the other side of them, in the other games they just turn around immediately and begin running, but in this game they do like a long turnaround animation, so you can just catch him.
I'm gonna do a small out of bounds trick here.
Oh, yeah,
Skip
this
to
is
the
wall
next
grinding, by the
section.
way.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
done
wall
it a few
grinding.
times. Yeah. It's way easier with double jump.
Yeah, it's basically the same as we did at the start with double jumpless, but with double jump.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks easy, and once you get it down, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's actually very fun to mess around with. If you want like a new way to play this game, you can try and skip a lot of stuff with this glitch because you can go up a lot of walls.
You have to use that cannon to break that thing.
Yeah.
Also, getting onto cannons is like pretty weird because if you press Y at the side, then Spyro will like walk to the middle. It's weird. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't think I've ever mentioned it to you.
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah. So it takes like a few seconds for him to actually get into the middle and into position.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. All right,
Yep.
let's hope the platforms don't troll you.
Yeah. There's a platform here which just likes to throw you off. Like literally just... you'll see what I mean.
By the way, I found the document. You want to know what those skeletons are called?
Yes, please tell me, Ebbe.
All right, they're called skeletons.
What a surprise. Okay.
Yeah, so now you know.
Yeah, thanks for that. Incredibly important information.
Exactly. Now you're gonna get world record.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, so normally you're supposed to like hit a trigger here and go into like a state where you can only like walk. It does an automated walk for you, and then it triggers a cutscene. But there's a light gem back here that you're supposed to come back for later on. So we're just gonna.
We're gonna get the light gem, and then we're gonna activate the cutscene, which we're supposed to activate from the other side, as you can see.
Yeah, so he doesn't walk that far. He's basically just like walking to a target, but you can approach it from behind. Here's the mammoth.
Here's the mammoth. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
I'm 5.5 minutes behind my PB.
I mean, still had an estimate.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna go. Oh god, okay. My new goal is to beat Dustyle's Spyrothon PB, which is like 321, which is his actual PB as well. So we're going into Gloomy Glacier, which is the hardest level of the game, I would say, or the hardest full level of the game.
Yeah, it's the
There's a
only part
lot
where
of-
you play as Hunter.
Yeah, oh yeah, you play as Hunter, which you would also need to play in Hub 1 in Dragonfly Falls, but he just has like an egg and a light gem that you need to collect, so we can just collect those with Swimmer now, so we don't need to play as him.
Yeah.
But this level, there are a lot of like big jumps that you need to time.
And
So-
also, you can't get into this level as Spyro. It just refuses to load.
Oh yeah, true.
You can get out of bounds and go into the tunnel, but it won't load the level because it won't load unless you're Spyro or
Yeah.
unless you're Hunter.
Okay.
There's a weird thing that can happen here where after you're done talking to Bentley here, this is Bentley by the way, he will
This is
just
Bentley.
immediately talk to you again.
I'm
Don't
pretty sure
really
that's
know why that
because
happened.
you like walk from the left side to his cutscene, and then when you get done with the cutscene, he thinks that you're walking away, so he initiates the "Hey, where are you going?" cutscene.
Yeah, it's weird. It loses time when it happens. It's kind of annoying.
Also, I'm gonna do a nice jump here, which looks pretty easy, but it's not that easy.
But you've got to be careful.
But first we need to get done with his cutscene, which is pretty long.
Bentley is certainly not as lively as he was in previous games.
Yeah, he
My
did.
theory, he just his brother moved away and he just got really sad.
Yeah, I got the jump.
Yeah. A fun little fact here: in the there's a fridge in a room in Bentley's home, and on the side of it says Eurocom.
I'm not gonna go look at that though.
Why not?
It's a speed hunt, and
Damn it.
I'm behind.
Yeah,
So we need to kill these 5 Yetis here, and it's good that I'm on low health because I need to let abuse after I've beaten the 5 Yetis.
Yeah.
Also, here's
You're
the first
supposed to
chest.
circle around, but
Yeah. Lini wants you to make puns.
oh boy.
Please. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that thing controller. Nice to meet you. There you go. Now we can continue.
Yeah, good one. Okay, don't do that again, please. No, please.
Yeah, I haven't really prepared for this commentary, so we joked around that I was just gonna do puns all the time, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. By the
It's
way,
fine.
in this cutscene, Bentley and Hunter swap positions. If you pay
Oh
attention.
yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah, Zoe's behind Bentley right now.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
That's very weird, isn't it?
Okay. Well, I usually look at my phone or something at this point, so.
I love it.
Yeah, Dustiel has never noticed it either. That's
Yeah,
funny.
when Dust still has never noticed it, you know it's fucking obscure.
Exactly.
I should work to keep the stream PG. Sorry.
Ah, it's fine. It's nothing compared to Dustiel commentary.
Oh boy. These
I
hammers
look
control
back
you a
at
bit.
it. He just dropped the C bomb, like the C word, like first thing.
Oh boy, someone has an ice pun in the
Oh,
chat.
no.
I screamed at the top of my lungs when I heard that.
Funny.
Thank you. Alright,
So,
you have to defeat
yeah.
12 skeletons.
The skeletons can hit you at any time.
Oh, sorry, I
The
have
best
to
way
use
to
the
beat-
proper name, skeletons.
Oh yeah, thanks. The best way to beat them is to do this jump attack into them, which is also the fastest way to move, as you might have seen.
You have to do them pretty optimally to make them the fastest.
Yeah, okay. Also, you have to wait for them to properly spawn in before you can hit them, because I just went through them.
Those who went through this section casually will know how much of a pain these can be.
Yeah.
And if you die, you have to defeat them all over again. But he
Yep.
managed.
I did good. Getting hit twice is fine. Should I let abuse here? Nah.
It's your call.
Nah. Okay, I almost died. We're good.
Hey Edu, pro tip: you can actually shoot arrows at those falling rocks to break them, so they
Damn,
won't get
that
in your
helps a
way.
lot. Thank you.
Yeah. Here you're supposed to raise a platform, but you can just jump over to the other side.
It's a pretty hard jump.
Yeah. But the platform has a long cutscene, so it's worth to
Yeah.
skip it.
This is like the second hardest part of Gloomy Glacier that I managed. Unless I get hit twice by this Yeti. Okay, I got hit once.
If you die, you become one of the skeletons.
Wait, someone said that? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you die in that section, you go all the way back to that chest I collected earlier, so don't die. Also, I skip a small section to get this egg here.
Yeah. You might have gotten... Your heart might have dropped there for a second, because it looked like it just jumped off for no reason.
It's all planned, everything is planned.
Yes.
Even the 5-minute time loss.
Yeah, even the crash. That was also
Yeah.
planned.
No, that's actually planned.
Yeah. It's Sparx time?
Oh, no, not yet. First the
Oh, okay,
hardest
okay.
part of the... Oh god. Yeah, Sparx has some new tech, but first this section.
Can't
This is
believe
the
I
hardest
forgot.
jump.
Yeah. You're supposed to go on that
And-
platform, but you're supposed to go on that platform, but if you do, then you have to wait for it to reappear to be able to get back.
I'm gonna play it safe here. Also,
He's
there
falling.
are things falling from the ceiling, so don't get hit by those.
Yeah,
Easier
one
said than
saving
done.
grace is that if you get hit by them, you can hold jump, and most of the time Hunter will jump out of midair, so you can
Yeah,
save
like
yourself that way.
70% of the time he will get an extra jump. And now,
Alright. You
time for
prefer-
Sparx.
Prepare your fingers.
So now I actually wrote something down. We're entering the first Sparx minigame. So something new was found about a year ago. If you mash the boost button as fast as possible, Sparx will gain a lot of speed. And okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah. So
Normally, we previously we just like tapped it in a rhythm to like keep the initial boost going, but then was it me who found it out, or did someone discover it beforehand?
Doom.
Doom did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's yeah. I have to tap really fast, and it makes me make some weird noise.
Yeah. It's hard on the fingers. But yeah, as you can see, like Sparx barely has time to even rotate with the level. That's how fast it's
Okay.
going.
Yeah, and so yeah, sorry about moaning, but it's a part of the fun.
No one is sorry about you moaning.
So yeah, basically I just mashed the boost button as fast as possible, and doing that for a minute straight is pretty exhausting.
Very fun.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I made a task of this minigame, by the way, and where you hit the boost button every other frame, and you can get some pretty insane speed.
I think my whole house is like shaking.
Yeah, this is
Thankfully
where
on
we
this light
turn the
gem
volume
challenge,
up.
yeah, no, on this light gem challenge you don't get as many boosts, so
Yeah.
you can collect some gems as well.
Edu never fails to moan.
I don't even do it on purpose. It's like become a meme in my stream that everyone wants to hear me moan, but
This is also the easiest Sparx minigame, I'm pretty sure.
this one and the first one, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it's this one because there's no like spider web.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
I don't even
Yeah,
think
the
there's any
spider
like
web.
falling rocks anymore.
No.
It's just a bunch of enemies.
Yeah. The light gem challenge. Wait, I need to finish. Okay. So the light gem challenge is a bit harder. You don't have as many bombs, which I think I used like one, and yeah, you don't have as many bombs, and there are more enemies.
Yeah, bombs are basically just like screen wipe tools you can use to like defeat all enemies on screen.
They're very useful.
Yeah.
Okay,
A
let's
lot
see
of the
if I-
time, there's just a ton of enemies in your way, and you just want to get rid of them.
Oh god, okay. Hunter is very slippery as well, as you can see. I almost
Yeah.
fell off that platform.
And all the other characters than Spyro are actually very slippery.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna do a small trick here. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mentioned before that if you get hit and you hold the jump button, Hunter can jump out of midair.
Yes,
Most
but
of the time.
only like 70 most of the time.
Only when he feels like it.
Yeah. Let's see. Filling it twice in a row is pretty rare. Okay.
Yeah.
I got
So
it.
if you just hold the jump button, you will buffer the jump input, and he will just like jump out of midair, and it can save you a lot of time. A lot of the times.
Yep. Okay, we're basically done with Gloomy Glacier. Just have to. This.
There are a lot of weird like jump glitches in this game. Actually, it's weird.
Yep.
If you, as Spyro, if you just like charge off a platform and hold the breath button, you can jump late. You can like jump whenever you want after you fell off the platform. It's not very useful, but
It's something
there.
you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. That was an okay Gloomy Glacier. Except for the last section there.
You can actually jump around this cutscene trigger. And
Yeah, you
explore this area.
can jump around it, but you can't do anything in this area, so it's
Yeah, you can't
pointless.
climb that wall outside the cutscene.
I actually saved time on that split. Can you believe it?
Damn. World record?
Yeah. So, Ice Citadel is next.
Mm.
Hunter, am I glad to see you? Do you think you can get me
Yeah, we would
down?
use Swim in Air
Just
to
hang
get
in
some
there, buddy.
collectibles, but
Very funny.
there is only ice water, which kills you instantly, so you can't really do that.
Yeah, and you can't use the zombie glitch on it for some reason. Like, it has a special death animation, which completely
Oh, the ice water
bypasses
is
it.
different to the toxic water.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
Hunter.
that makes sense.
Now
Yeah.
I'm off to find Red. Hey, you want
Also,
me to,
that
take along?
cage's bars are way too far apart for Spyro to be stuck in
All right,
there. He
man.
can just
See you soon, buddy.
jump out.
Look after yourself. Cool?
Don't ask questions.
Yeah, never ask questions about this game.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off by doing a small wall grind here again.
If you tap charge too quickly, Spyro will horn dive.
Go all the
which
way to the
is-
bottom.
Yeah, which is not fun. And if you tap charge at the exactly right moment, you get what I would like to call the useless frame, where
Yep.
you can't horn dive or charge.
Yeah. The moment where your horn dive changes
Yeah.
to a charge.
Yeah, just nothing.
It doesn't happen to me that often, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if you're used to like if you have good timing, a good sense of timing, you won't really like have trouble with it.
What
So this is-
just happened? Okay, that's actually good because I'm supposed to get hit.
Mm.
But yeah. Also, I buy the double gem upgrade here because I'm gonna collect some gems here, or a lot of
Yeah.
gems. Like
He's gonna
10,000.
destroy a bunch of these chests, which contain I think 500 gems each, and that means when you get the double gem, you get 1,000 gems each, and that's a lot. And it's just a very quick way to gain gems without having to like just collect scraps throughout
Dude,
the game.
I'm missing these shots. Oh my god. Okay.
And you have to be a very good shot to like get all these without missing a single one. It's hard to judge the distance. Also, we ran past her, but there was also the Ice Princess who wants us to light all the boilers in the Oh yeah, I see the
just
weird
yeah,
glitch.
just,
there.
okay, that's that's fine. It's fine. I can
Yeah, no, we can survive.
I can survive. That's a bit unfortunate. It went over. The first shot went over, and then I was like, okay, let me just shoot higher. So I shot higher.
And then it went over.
Yeah.
Nice. This guy always spawns very late. Kind of catches you off guard.
Okay. We're good. I have to light that boiler, and then I have to die. I accidentally paused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Did something come up? Or?
So we still have double gem here, so I'm gonna collect some of these gems.
Squeeze the most out of it. It's 2 minutes. I think it lasts. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember that that well actually.
Yeah, so we have
Sometimes I
to light these
wonder
boilers.
if it would be useful to go and light that rocket and then go down here so we can grab those chests as well.
Maybe.
Maybe there's not enough time for that. Oh yeah, the rocket has a long cutscene, so it's probably not.
I could wall grind up here, but the platform is fast.
Yeah, it's risky and
Also,
it doesn't save much time.
Yeah, I have to kill that guy because he will hit you when you're on this platform.
Very fun.
Yep, very fun. I jumped too early. God, okay.
Damn.
What do I do now?
Unfortunate. It will come back down eventually. I think go and activate the water wheel to get the
Yeah, I'll do
cutscene out
that.
of the way. There's a small cutscene when you activate the water wheel for the first time, so just making the most of our time here.
I'm surprisingly nervous because, like, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's because you have to perform and you have to commentate on what you're
I
doing.
guess. Oh yeah, the water will. Yeah, it told me. Okay, that's fine.
The water wheel will close after a while, but at least there isn't a cutscene here now.
Yep. Okay, from now on I will play perfect, I promise.
just gonna keep saying that after each
Yeah.
fail. Just at the very end, you make a mistake. Yeah, okay, from now on.
This fun will be saved by one cycle.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're gonna get world record because of that.
Yeah, it saves 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually save 10 minutes. We'll get to that later. So here we would... I can't control Spyro right now because he's in the air. He's supposed to fall into that guy's cutscene figure. But because we hit the dog gem like at a certain point, we fall just outside of his cutscene figure, so we don't need to talk to him.
Not very precise. I wouldn't be surprised if many casual players didn't actually fall into the cutscene.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true. It's pretty forgiving.
Yeah.
He would give us a wall jump, wall kick.
But the cutscene loses so much time, so...
Yeah, wall kick is pretty useless because we have wall grind.
Blaney asks if I have explained the flags. I guess this means the flags for, like, abilities and such.
I'm pretty sure you did. You mean like
Yeah,
double
I mean-
jump and stuff?
Yeah, when you load Frostbite Village and maybe also Ice Citadel, I don't remember. The game sets the flags for double jump and pole spin, and for some reason also the flag that allows you to buy other shop items than keys, which is used at the beginning of the game to prevent soft lock. It's weird. I don't know why they did that.
And now, first Sergeant Burn minigame. And these are pretty fun.
Yeah,
But,
we have specific routes.
Yeah, the hosts
They're
are
much
pretty
more.
complex.
In the original games, you would have like a much more linear route that was pre-planned by the devs, but here it's the targets are much more like spread around. You have to go scavenging a lot more, but we have our specialized routes that completes it very fast.
The first part here is the hardest one, but I managed pretty well.
And
Also,
if
there
it's
are
not
these
too
boosts.
far out of our way, like we get the boosts. Yeah,
Yep. Because with the boost you can go fast.
yeah, surprisingly. Those are very clean rings.
Yep.
Those thieves can be a bit annoying because it's not always that the rocket will home in on them.
Oh damn, 47. I think that's the best I've ever gotten.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because usually I don't get the thief there, because it doesn't matter if you get it there. Because the collectibles have to like, what's it called? They have to like count
There's
down.
a little fanfare where like, oh, you got all the items, and then it has
Yeah, you
to
have to
switch
wait.
between each other.
Yeah, you have to wait for them all, so it doesn't matter if you get the thief or not. So now the light gem challenge, which is different.
Yeah, it takes about as much time because the targets aren't like spread much more out than they usually are, and the only real difference is that the timer is shorter, so you have to be a bit faster.
Nope. Okay, I can get him later. I shouldn't have. Yeah.
You can't just fire missiles. You can also drop bombs. It's not very common.
It's the thief. Hello.
It's not very common for speedrunners to drop the bombs instead of just firing missiles.
Yeah. I use it like at some points. In
If there's
second
an enemy
Sergeant
directly
Run.
below you, and you can use it without
Yep.
having to like dip down and fire.
Wally said you suck, Ebbe.
Oh damn! I guess now that Wally have said it, it's true.
It's true. I mean,
Yeah.
everything that Wally says is true.
Yeah, this is Wally Fallen after all.
Inside the snow.
Yeah.
I lost like 10 seconds, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's funny that-
Sergeant Bird is like. "Woohoo!"
That's a good one.
It's just Wally's detailed analysis of
Yeah,
my
extremely detailed.
I do suck at 100% because I've never learned it. I guess that's true.
So we're almost done with Ice Citadel here.
If Wally really owned this marathon, he would have come in here to just tell me I suck and just leave.
Yeah. So we have the last boiler here, and coincidentally, we also have the Ice Princess here.
Yeah.
And she will tell you that she is cold.
Yeah.
And I
But
have
then you
already
will-
lit all the boilers, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I think she's just like, I don't know. She's just a ruthless manipulator. She's just a ruthless manipulator.
Yep. Now she's warm again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she mentions a portable heater, which I guess she's referring to the light gem, and I don't know where she kept that, and I don't really want to know.
I lost like 0.1 seconds or something. Nice. To my PB. So at least I haven't missed anything, because I'm supposed to have 17.522 at this point. So now that we have all of these abilities, we can go back to the first hub and actually collect things that we haven't collected. And
I mean, this doesn't
Okay.
lose much time, doesn't it?
well, no, but I have to restart the game.
Damn. Yeah, that's 2 out of 3 because someone.
That's so weird. I've done like the last 5 hunts I've done, I haven't had a single crash.
It's just marathon luck for you.
I guess. I guess
But
they're
yeah,
windows still.
So far, we've collected 1 light gem in the first realm.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I actually like I modified the settings on my Xbox to go straight into the game, so that I don't have to navigate the Xbox menu, which saves time.
Yeah, that's note to speedrunners.
I didn't modify, but I changed the settings.
He hacked his Xbox.
Yeah, I hacked my Xbox by going into the settings menu.
Hacker move. By the way, just a little optimization. Right after this legal text disappears, you can actually navigate the main menu. You don't have to
Yep.
wait for the screen to fade in.
As you saw there. Where am I? I'm gonna be at Foster Depot. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, on Xbox 360, there's a bunch of menus which are just like they're just completely black screens for some reason.
Oh yeah, when I did the pause glitch, or menu storage, pause storage, whatever, I actually navigated like a blue, light blue screen, which
Yeah.
is supposed to be the save screen. But you could maybe like hear clicks and stuff, so I was navigating that menu
It
blindfolded.
just doesn't work on this backwards compatibility version for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, more wall grinding.
Yep. Now we're gonna get like the first collectibles of the game.
Yeah.
Or
So
that
the
you would get casually.
the general strat for the levels is to get most of the collectibles that are easy to get while swimming in air, and then you lose swim through some means, and then you collect the rest.
Yeah. Things that are in chests and such, because you can't open chest while you're swimming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a small cutscene storage here, which looks cool, but it doesn't save any time. Let's see if I
Yeah,
can
so
get
he's
it.
gonna
Okay, I
dip
got
down just enough for the cutscene to like trigger, but it doesn't play right away.
Yep.
So when he gets down to a low enough elevation, it's gonna play from a distance.
So here, yeah. It looks cool. It's pretty fun. I did some timing, and it was like the same speed as just talking to him normally. But it looks cool. So
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. So this is Sergeant Bird 1. I got a 47 this morning. Let's see if I can get that.
Here's hoping. I made a task of this minigame, the easy version of it, the Dragon Egg challenge. I think I got, was it 43?
44. Or
44, yeah. It's not very optimized, but it's pretty fun.
Oh.
Oh, did you bomb that bird?
No.
Oh, okay. You could if you time the bombs right, you can bomb it.
Yep.
It's very fun. Oh yeah, this is the only Sergeant Bird level with destructible environment, and a bunch of it is completely useless.
Except for in the light gem challenge.
Oh, there's also a bunch of useless stuff in the light gem one. Like, there's one of those floating platforms where the bottom tip of it is destructible for no reason. Like, it's just a small bit of rock that you can blow off, and there's nothing in it.
I was gonna make a joke about Sergeant Bird, but it would fly under the radar.
There it is, our
I love
hourly
mayonnaise.
pun.
Yeah, hourly pun. Let's keep it that way, please.
just random points, just insert a pun.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, I remember you from Edo streams.
Yeah.
Edo 1, Ebbe 0. What do you mean my pun wasn't good enough?
That was actually from the chat. Okay, so here I'm gonna destroy this thing to find a boost.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna completely bottle it.
Yeah. So when first he Edu posted like a video showcasing the routes for the Sergeant Bird minigames, and I pointed out, why don't you just like go in that rock and get the boost? And he was like, what?
Yeah. How am I supposed to know that there's a boost under this one rock in this one level? Ebbe was like, no. Ebbe was like confused because he thought that everyone knows this. It was funny.
Yeah, but now he updated the route, so now he can get boosted a little later.
Saves a few seconds. Oh, Mayonnaise said hi to you.
Hello, Mayonnaise. You'll notice the small black pixels at the top of Edo's screen. That's just the aesthetic he's going for.
It's the aesthetic I'm going for. No, that's I think that's the Xbox 360. Because it's on.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was my capture card, but now that I think about it, I get it even without using the capture card. So. Yeah.
Damn, yes, Polly. That's a good pun right there.
I think we need to ban Wally because the pun timer didn't reset yet.
Yeah, we have a pun timer.
Ill aesthetic.
I'll wait to make a pun until the pun timer has expired. One thing to mention about these chests, if you go in like a precise spot in front of them, Spyro won't have to like walk to a specific spot.
Yeah, he does a small like waddle if you hit the chests at a certain angle or like spot.
Yeah.
Also, here's Amber. We're not gonna talk to her.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Also, we did that wall grind and clipped through the wall in order to skip past Zoe because we haven't talked to her yet. She's gonna like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she kind of like explains how checkpoints work and saving.
Yeah.
And I mean we know how that works. Also, here's Elder Thomas who gives us double jump, but I'm just gonna double jump in front of his face to show who's the alpha here.
Yeah, here's the alpha dragon.
Who made no sense. That makes no sense, but it's fine. Small wall grind here, and
we could have activated a character model swap feature in the actress menu in this game to play as Pink Spyro, but
yeah,
Edu didn't want to do that.
I'm a purist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be wrapping up Dragon Village here with that one dragon egg.
Yeah, and also there's Hunter. If you talk to him, he's gonna say, "Hey, did you know you can double jump? And did you know you can glide?"
Yeah, thanks for that, Hunter.
Yeah.
That's Dragon Village done. I lost 1.5 minutes.
Wait, 1.5 minutes?
Yeah, because I crashed, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Still underestimate. We're gonna make it.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go into Crocodile Swamp, which is quite a typical level speedrunner-wise. We're gonna use swim in there to catch a lot of the collectibles that are just lying around, like light gems and dragon eggs. And then after we've collected everything we need, I will do a data abuse, and then I will do the minigames and collect everything from chests and things that are like nearby chests.
Yes,
And that's how
exactly.
we like to do most of the levels, as I think Ebbe already said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's when you between levels there are often these like tunnels or elevators or whatever that you have to go through, and there are specific triggers that you have to hit in order to load the level. And loading Crocodile Swamp is actually pretty tricky.
Yeah,
It's very
you need to
easy. It's
swim.
very easy to clip back and bounce.
You need to
and try
swim
to
very
load it.
close to the tunnel.
Yeah.
You can go back out of bounds on a few spots, but yeah. So I need to be I need to start taking damage here because I want to die at the end of this swim. Also, I'm gonna get this Zoe because this is where I'm gonna spawn after I die.
Also, the funny thing, like in most cutscenes, Spyro, if you do them while swimming, which the game doesn't intend to do for you to do, Spyro will keep his momentum, and you can steer yourself.
Yeah.
While the cutscene plays.
Yep.
While normally
gonna...
you just like stand still.
Yeah. I was gonna get hit by that plant there, but I missed.
The main reason we do death abuse here is because there's actually no way to get out of this room without having actually unlocked the door. Which we haven't, so we have to die to get out of here.
And that's how we die.
Yep. It's pretty fast.
Yep. And we're gonna do Blink again.
Yeah. He's gonna... He seems to be suffering from an amnesia because he believes this is the first time we've met.
Yeah. Did those baskets just push you away? Yeah, they did. That's a cool little trick.
Yeah, while swimming, most things like to push you away for some reason.
Yep.
We haven't really found like any speedy way to use that for the speedrun. But yeah, also Blink managed to get himself captured.
Yep.
In the prototype of the game, there's like an early prototype build, but in the prototype, in order to close the gate, you actually have to stand on the button, so you can trap him yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
So if that's your dream, just go play the prototype.
Yeah, you can download it somewhere.
Nice to meet
so
you,
yeah,
Blink.
Blink
What's your
1.
name? Nice.
Blink 1. Not the hardest, but it's Blink, so not the easiest. There's a section here where you can do a risky strat, or then you can do a safe strat. I kind of want to do the risky strat once, just to show it off, because I'm like 20 hours behind already, so I'm gonna do it. Do you ever know what I'm talking about?
Hold on, I was distracted. But what?
Do you know what the risky strat is here? Is that?
Oh, it's to jump up onto the bonfire thing
bonfire,
and just throw the bomb.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try it here.
The safer strat is just like to jump directly onto the platform and safely just drop the bomb next to the thing.
Yeah, that's the risky strat, I got it.
Being a mole, naturally, Blink is immune to fire.
Oh yeah, I just stood on fire, yeah, and no one saw that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the checkpoint here.
Like, we all know that moles are immune to fire. That's just how nature works.
That's just how it works. Getting one of those... Getting a refill of bombs gets you a checkpoint.
Yeah, forgot to mention.
Also, I'm gonna do a small chain here. Okay, it didn't work.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I tried shooting it, but it missed. I should have just done the glitch.
Something I like to do at the end of Blink minigames is to just jump into the water. So I can watch him drown while the minigame says, like, you did it!
You're a sadist.
I mean...
I mean... Okay. So now the light gem challenge, which is a bit harder.
The best one.
Yes.
For some reason, there's just like a bunch of gems on the ground here that appears from the start of the mission. That's the only point in the game where that happens.
Oh, I didn't even know.
We didn't. You've run. How many times have you run past that?
Well, I mean, I knew that they were on the ground, but I didn't know that it was the only place. Wait. Oh, it went through the floor. These bombs can go through the floor.
Oh yeah.
Which is fun.
It seems completely random. We don't know why it happens.
Yep. If Ebbe doesn't know, then no one knows. Also, you can hit that. There's a dog shot under me, and I tried doing a fancy throw, but wasn't even close.
Yeah. It doesn't lose any time to go for it. So.
I'm gonna get this one, and then I'm gonna get this one. I'm extremely low on bombs, but I'm gonna do the safe strat here.
Mm. Yeah, this is like the only point in the game where you can like be low on bombs. Unless I'm mistaken.
Safe strat. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, someone in chat doesn't like the fourth Blink minigame. Yeah,
Why?
I think
it's the best one.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say it's also the most frustrating to speedrun.
Yep. Especially when the game crashes after it.
Oh yeah, that's like the biggest time loss you can have in this run.
That's the cool snipe I was talking about earlier. Okay, I almost missed it. Wait! Oh, fuck. Okay, I missed it. I thought I got it, but it's fine. I can just get it from up here.
Everyone likes Blink minigames. You could say they're the bomb.
Yeah, but please. Is that gonna hit?
Well, I was just gonna try and lighten the mood. EduIV, everyone still.
Yeah, I'm winning. Oh my god, 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Paso King.
Damn, Pasakin, nice.
Let's go. No, that was the first and only time I will ever say thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Meaning that's the only time I will be on a stream that gets 5 gifted subs.
Yo, sub to Edu.
Hello? Oh, no, don't. Please don't. I never stream.
What, you streamed yesterday? Or was it just 2 days ago?
No,
maybe?
it was like 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. Time goes way too quickly.
We would talk to Elder Magnus there to get pole spin, but we already have pole spin, so no point.
Yeah. Actually, I don't. If you go over to him, I don't think it will like automatically talk to him because the game registers that you already have full spin,
Wait,
so it thinks that you've
are you
already
sure?
talked to him. Maybe, I don't remember. I haven't.
Because in 40 Dog Gem... Oh yeah, but that's different, because... Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have full spin at that point.
Yeah. Okay, so cannon minigames. This is the first one.
Yeah. The strat here is to shoot things.
Yeah, you just shoot things. I don't practice these because... mostly because they're extremely boring, but they're also pretty easy. Except for the second cannon minigame.
Oh yeah, that's the...
But you can't
That's the
really like
hardest one.
make it go faster, you can just fail it. I feel like. Your style sucks and who disagrees is fight. Oh. Okay, well that's a bit
Oh,
of a...
that, okay, that threw a bit of curveball.
Yeah, Ebbe was getting his pitchforks ready.
My several pitchforks.
Yeah. I've seen them, you've shown them to me. Okay, so we have a like a radar here which tells you where the enemies are, which is nice.
Oh yeah, I've already looked at the radar.
It's pretty useful on this one to know behind which tree they're hiding. Or the last one's hiding.
Yeah, it's not like you can't like save time on these minigames. There are like ways to do it quicker. You just have to hit the enemies faster. I made a task which I think beats the easy version of this minigame in like
yeah, you just have to
2 seconds.
I was gonna say you have to hit the last enemy faster, and then I just went extremely slow.
Yeah.
But it's also the cannon is like pretty slow, or the projectiles move pretty slow, so you have to like what's the word? Like pre-fire kinda. I don't know. Another light gem challenge, pretty much the same.
Yeah, just more enemies.
Yep.
Take longer.
accidentally hit that guy.
I had to ratio Wally.
Oh, you did? Cool.
It doesn't even make sense because you can't like like messages.
Plus ratio plus Wally fell off.
L plus
Wally
ratio plus
actually did
hairstyle.
fall off. Maple is the new king of ETD.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think Wally is doing something else. Or like
I'm
some
gonna
other
turn it
games.
into Maplethon.
Mapleton.
Yeah, this is essentially like a side, an auto-scroller that you have a tiny bit of control over.
He fell off in 2016. That's true. Edu fell off. That's true. That's extremely true.
Yeah, Edo, why haven't you gotten a world record recently in the
I got one
last
like
6
2
days?
weeks ago in 40 Dog Champ.
Yeah, but like you're supposed to get one on a week.
Oh yeah, that's true. Weekly basis.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of wanna like grind any percent just to get a 32. It would be so much fun.
Just 1 sec. Why specifically 32?
Because it's impossible to get 32 without one cycle.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, the run is going. It's going forward. That's all I'm saying.
Just to like give an idea of how rare 1 cycle is, it's a 1 in 8th chance you even get a chance to pull it off.
Yeah, I'll explain it when we get there, which is in
Yeah.
a bit under 2 hours.
It's in the final fight.
Yep. Yeah, no, I had
That's
2
it.
crashes and I've had some unfortunate time loss, but we're still going. So yeah,
Yeah, that's the most important part.
exactly.
Would you say 1 cycle is harder than double jump skip?
It's hard to compare, you know, because double jumpless is in the beginning and you can still get it, but you just lose time.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah. Also, I haven't done it that much.
That's fair.
it's-
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say that they're like on the same level. So yeah, we're finishing up Crocodile Swamp here. I would usually have to hit 2 targets to open this gate, but I can just
That's
you know,
very, very slow.
jump
Very
over
slow
it.
cutscenes.
Yep.
Here's one of those gates where you have to stand on the button to close it.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Also, this section is weird because you can see that these axes are like stationary, some of them, and when you collect the light gem, they start moving.
And
But
more
if you
enemies
die,
spawn.
you go back to where you started. So
Yeah, that was actually changed pretty late in development. Like on the prototype, there is actually a checkpoint there, so you have to navigate back.
yep. Oh, I saved time. Nice.
Oh, nice. World record is coming.
Yeah.
But I'll stop saying that.
No, it's fine. Okay, do a small little thing to get out of there.
Yeah, you
And
still
we're gonna-
haven't opened the door to the shop, have you?
No, I haven't. It's still closed.
Oh, damn.
That's what happens when you horn dive.
Yeah.
You fail.
Well, Patsa King is like donating
Oh,
a
shit.
lot right now.
Thanks for the 2
He's on a
gifted
roll.
subs. Now he's in first place.
They want to be first.
Yeah, so we're supposed to watch a cutscene to activate this ball gadget, but if we just fly under the ball gadget, we can activate it without talking to the professor, which is nice.
Yeah.
And this is the only way to get into Dragonfly Falls.
If you get in here with less than 8 light gems, you just soft lock here and you completely ruin your save file. You have to start over.
Oh yeah, you can get to the ball gadget, but you can't get to this level.
Yeah.
I think.
Also, something to notice about the ball gadget, there's a trick where you spam the jump button as you land, and that gives you like a double jump, a double height
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty
it's
hard to
very
pull off.
inconsistent. Yeah. It's what you just use for tasks. It's not really something you would go for in real time.
Yep. Yo, Stink Piss. I like your name.
I was debating if I should say that.
Yeah,
Then
whether to say it or not. I haven't swore that much, so I have a few stink pieces in me.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. Dragonfly Falls.
Yeah,
Pretty much the same.
one of the prettiest levels in the game.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Here, if you glide into the wall at a specific point, Spyro just hovers upwards.
Yeah.
I'm not
pretty
sure why
fun.
that happens.
You can keep doing one whole wall grind, so it's a
Yeah.
huge time save. Thanks for the good
Exactly.
luck, stink piece. Okay, that's the last time.
Just gonna mention that name as many times as you possibly can.
Yes. So yeah, we're doing the same thing here. We are swimming out of bounds and getting light gems and dragon eggs.
Yeah.
And this
And
is
this is-
actually where. Yeah, no, go ahead, Ebbe.
Yeah, this is Hunter section. You're supposed to be Hunter, as the name would imply. But it's just part of the level, so you can just like clip in here and
Yep.
collect the stuff. There's one dragon and one light gem, and you just leave afterwards.
Yeah, and then you're done. So you don't need to talk to Hunter.
Or
And
play
I'm
as
going
animal.
into the abyss here, but yes, there's some water. And there's a light gem. A lot
There you go.
of this route is just remembering where to swim out of bounds.
Yeah. It's very much just like going from place to place.
Yep.
He has to lose swim here to open the chest. Thanks for the
What?
good luck, Waffle Wizard. I think Edu needs it more, but I mean, I'll take it.
I don't need luck. Ebbe needs it. Good luck on commentating.
He
Yeah,
was
so we got rid of swimming there, but thankfully we can just get it back.
Edu is too good. He doesn't need luck.
Yeah, true. Thank you,
Yeah,
Waffle
that-
Wizard, for the good luck.
Oh no, I lost my good luck.
Sorry.
But yeah, the bonk clip, the corner bonk clip in water, it's pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, that
You
one
could
is
be added for-
really inconsistent.
You can be at it for quite a while without getting
Yeah.
it. Is it time for more sparks?
It's time for more moaning.
It's time for more moaning while playing Sparx.
Yes, unfortunately. Or for someone it might be fortunate. I know that Maple.
Thanks for the good luck, King Guru.
Yeah, I know that Maple likes my moaning. Unfortunately, he's asleep.
Yeah. It's a shame he couldn't catch this live. I
Yeah.
would've loved it.
Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna moan again.
Pasa King, how much money do you have? You're gifting so many subs.
I have to stop here to shoot these plebs.
Yeah. There's no way to destroy those cobwebs in time if you keep like mashing the boost. So those falling rocks can troll you pretty hard. If you get hit by one, it's very likely that you will get hit by subsequent rocks. Thanks for the good luck, Molly.
Oh, 32. That's good. I got a 31 yesterday. That's the best.
Oh,
got
nice.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this run is a workout.
Sparx is a workout.
Are we done yet? Should I try again to see if I can find a light gem?
Only like 20 pounds? Okay, I didn't know gift subs were so cheap.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
I've never like bought anything from Twitch, so I don't know the prices.
These guys can hit you, these lizard enemies, things.
Yeah, those are called lizards.
Oh, sorry, I bet. I'll get it right next time.
I'll spell it out in chat.
Oh, thank you.
They're
Thank you so
called-
much.
There you go.
I'm gonna use the bomb here to clear out everything, as you can see. Almost everything. There was a bunch
it
of
only
enemies.
goes a certain
when I was-
distance.
Yeah, true. Okay. Whew.
The commentator just typed in chat. How dare he?
Wait.
Look, a
Yeah,
little
how dare
gem.
he?
You should start appreciating me more.
One of the toughest challenges you can do with this Sparx minigame is the Pacifist Run, where you don't kill anyone.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't tried that. I wanna try
It
it.
is really fucking difficult. Sorry.
Can you boost though?
Yeah, of course, but like,
Okay.
it's really tough. Especially because of those less hearts, they will just lick
Less
out with
hearts.
their time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, that's what they're called.
I know. We're supposed to use like a cannon. Actually, I'm going like I'm going the wrong way. I'm going like backwards.
Yeah. Are you supposed to get the dog gem?
Yes, but later.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you almost scared me.
I'm not that familiar with the route as Edo is.
Yep. So I'm gonna get this dog gem, and as soon as the autosave icon appears, I'm gonna start mashing to quit, but you can't quit while it's autosaving, so now it stopped autosaving and loading the save off screen.
It's faster
then-
to quit and reload than to go all the way back.
Yep. Now I'm back at this point, and now I'm gonna get the dog gem that Ebbe mentioned.
There we
go. Yeah,
Now I'm
quit
happy.
warping. I think that's the only spot we use that. It's also used in 40 dog gem. Some fancy swim in there again.
You might
Get
notice
the
a few
last-
black. You might notice a few black pixels on the top of Edo's screen, by the way. That's the HUD icons, which haven't fully gone off screen because Xbox 360.
Classic Xbox 360 moment.
Yeah. Did you not notice that?
No, I mean, maybe I have. It happens when you practice the blink mini games from the main menu, but like they're even more visible, so you can like see the gem icon and stuff. But then when you collect new gems, it goes away. Also, when I hit this egg thief, you need to wait a bit before getting the going away, because sometimes when you hit an egg thief and then you go away, he won't die, and then he'll respawn.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Oh, that was a gold. Wait, did I miss something? No, it was pretty fast, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
10-second gold. Cool.
I didn't notice any mistakes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, about 40% of this run is done swim in air.
Oh god, it's lagging. Holy sh. Yeah.
Holy what?
Holy
Edu,
schmuck.
What's about
Yeah.
to say?
That. Yeah, I hadn't opened the door, so I had to do that. So now we're gonna go to Hub 2 and collect more stuff.
If it crashes right now, you could say the run wall grinds to a halt.
That
I'm
was.
sorry.
No, why couldn't you wait for me to do a wall grind, Ebbe?
I don't know. I didn't want to forget it.
Okay. This is the
Here's,
legend we get for doing that water wheel at the
Talk
start.
to him again. Talk to him again.
No, I won't.
Oh, damn. Okay. If you talk to him again, he just says, dude.
Okay, well, yeah, I won't talk to him again, I'm sorry.
His name is Otto, but we should just call him the dude.
Is he in any other games?
No.
Oh, I like him.
He's very cool.
Yep.
He's a cool dude.
And the chat is going crazy with dudes.
Hey, look at Blink.
Oh, hi Blink. I don't want to talk to you. So here's a cool little discovery that... How did you find it again?
I think it was just like an old video, actually.
Yeah,
that
it
we
was like an
found.
old
We were
YouTube video with like 144p. You can go through that
like,
wall.
Yeah. it's actually like extremely simple. It's insane.
Yeah, I literally just walked. I didn't even like charge. Because sometimes when you charge, you bonk.
Yeah. Like sometimes, like in like more like less popular speed games like this, you will just find a strat documented in like an old YouTube video,
Yep.
Like no one has seen.
Exactly.
And it seems like a huge amount of time. Well, in this game, it didn't save
A
much
few
time at
seconds.
all.
It's pretty
Yeah.
big for the Dark Gen, for this category. Not that much.
Yeah.
So we're going into Sunken Ruins, which is a pretty cool level.
There's
let's
one
see.
strat that we just recently like incorporated into.
Yeah,
real
like
time.
5 days ago or something.
Yeah, it's pretty. By the way, there's like a little glitch with this elevator. Whenever like the game loads a new area, Spyro enters like a weird state where he can jump while in the air.
Oh.
So if you time it right, you can actually jump while in the air and clip out of the elevator and get very far into the level.
Is that how you did that thing?
Yeah, I made like a task example where I completely blind destroyed the first star gem.
Yeah, I like how you said in the video that might be RTI viable with a setup, and I'm like,
I mean, yeah, I think what I
Well,
meant was
maybe,
like
but-
you can get pretty far in the level
yeah.
if you just like do it in a specific way.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's coming up is a pretty cool strat. So it's what we call a water proxy. Edu's gonna try and go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Water proxies, essentially what you do is you hit a water surface, and there just happens to be one around the edges of this big arena thing. And if you get pushed inbounds and hit a water surface at the same time, Spyro will just go flying. You would get like a massive boost upwards.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
I hope I get it. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, this torch clip is pretty inconsistent, so it often doesn't really save that much time. So here you go.
Oh, that was good. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So if you sometimes he just like clips straight through it without even touching the water. It's pretty unfortunate.
I'll
But
get
it's
it
gonna
now.
go for it again because we want to show it off.
It's very cool.
We need to stay very like horizontal while hitting the water. There you go.
I got it.
Whee!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Second try is fine. That's the first time I've done it in an actual run.
Yeah. It's very fun. It's like the only part in the game which is actually like useful.
Yep.
And you can't just swim in air up here, because there's a chest there that you have to open, and you can't do that while
Yeah,
swimming.
yeah.
So that was very fun.
Yes. Casually I would talk to that weird lady there, but I don't want to talk to her, so I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah. It's she has poor eyesight. She thinks that Spyro is a fish,
Yes.
and she's in denial. She will keep like saying, "Oh, you're a fish," even though
Hug a
Spyro
fish.
keeps correcting her. Yeah. Yeah. There's another segment where you can see like you can stare Spyro while the cutscene is playing.
So I'm gonna do a double cutscene here, which is pretty cool and saves a lot of time.
Someone in chat just said, statistics show that from now on the gameplay will be perfect.
Yeah, it will be perfect, I promise.
Yes.
So look, I activated. I'm gonna activate 2 cutscenes at once here. Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
So I activated the Invincibility Gadget cutscene and also Sparx cutscene. So this obviously saves time.
Yeah. He has to go talk to the professor again in order to actually activate it, but this saved the first cutscene. So you don't
I
have
need to wait
watch
for
it.
the first cutscene to actually finish.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna moan again, so be
Yeah.
prepared.
Turn up your volume.
Turn down your volume.
This is the hardest Sparx minigame because there's a bunch of weird obstacles like these falling rocks, which are really, really nasty. And these gates that like open and close, and you sometimes have to hit like a valve to open it. This is very tricky. This is probably during a casual playthrough the one that you will have the most trouble with. And this is a good place to use the bomb, because there's a ton of enemies on screen at once. And this fan can be a bit tricky because it can just like it can just like combo you really hard, that fan.
Yeah, no. If you get hit once by the fan, it's over. You're dead.
Yeah, it's really
Like almost
really
every
brutal.
time. Yep.
But that was very good.
Man, you're so good. Thank you so much, Pacifist If you're
That
eating
sounded
this,
really-
then you have wasted your time. Oh, okay.
God damn. That sounded really sarcastic when you said that to Pacifist.
Because I'm not sure if he was sarcastic or not.
That's just whatever people say when they hear your name.
True.
Flingy, did you just say Edo is mid-tier runner? He literally has the world records in all categories.
That's still the goat.
I mean, yeah, for the longest time he was the good. And he's still pretty knowledgeable and good at the game.
But at the game, I don't know about that, but
Only world record?
we have beef.
Still no TBH.
Can't read chat, but I'm extremely mad.
Does Sparx have one life in this minigame?
Depends
What
what
do
you
you
hit.
Oh yeah.
He has the same amount of lives as in the
Yeah.
normal game.
One cool thing is that if you buy the health point upgrade, which gives you an extra hit point before dying, it will actually carry over into the minigame.
Yep.
Check it out, a
So
light
Sparx will turn
gem.
red
I'm
before
so
dying.
We'll actually
good,
buy
it
it
should be
later.
called Sparx the Dragonfly.
Does still and Edu are the same person? Yeah, no.
And they're both Finnish. It's pretty
They're
bizarre.
both Finnish.
The gadget is active.
So yeah, now we have the Invincibility Gadget, which makes you invincible.
Damn, really?
Yeah. And you can swim in toxic water, which is useful if you want to finish the game. Or beat the game. And if you want to get 100% in the speedrun.
Both Finnish, both held world record in HD. It just can't be a coincidence.
That's true.
Finnish people just have a genetic advantage when it comes to this game.
It's true. A lot of people I know actually had this game as a kid, which is funny.
Maybe it was like particularly popular in Finland, I don't know.
That
I
jump is-
don't think we ever like explained ledge clips actually. What you just did there.
Yeah, it's a ledge clip.
So when Spyro climbs a ledge like that, when he grabs a ledge and pulls himself up, he ignores any collision, and this is usually fine because there's no like wall in the way. But if you do it at like a corner, some specific corners, he can actually like pull himself into the wall, and that'll often like clip you straight out of bounds.
Yep.
Pretty funny.
So it's useful in a few spots.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to go out of bounds.
Yeah. A lot of really easy ones as well. If you're on NTSC, there's just like a hole in Dragonfly Falls in the floor next to where Hunter is.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah, it's
falls
just a hole
straight
that you
through.
can just jump. Yep.
It's so weird. They fixed that for PAL versions.
I'll stay winning.
Speaking of NTSC differences, there's a glitch on NTSC where you can just like go straight through water, which actually saves a lot of time in this section that's coming up right now.
This section right here. Right?
Yep.
So we have to hit 4 of these targets to. Oh wait, I'm gonna open the chest. Have to hit 4 of these targets to get this statue. I'm gonna show you. There's this statue which is holding that dark gem. So it's gonna rise out of toxic water when you hit 4 times. When you hit the targets 4 times, but I can just do this.
Oh, nice.
The first try, that's pretty rare.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just go out of bounds and hit the dark gem.
Yeah, that was a ledge clip.
Yeah, those.
And you can just abuse like the water's pretty large hitbox to just like immediately die down here.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, you can explain the NTSC thing.
Yeah, so on NTSC there's a glitch where you can bypass water by doing certain animations. If you like, do a standstill charge and then hit breath and then hit the breath button, Spyro will do an animation which lets him pass straight through water. And you can use that to just get to the bottom of the pool without having to do that ledge clip. It's much easier and much faster, so
Yep.
This game is actually faster on NTSC, but Edu doesn't have that version. And it also loses a lot of time to be on 50 FPS. But since he's on Xbox 360, he can play on 60.
Yeah, there's a difference between 50 and 60 hertz. I'm actually gonna gold this split, fun fact. Even.
Oh, nice.
Wait. I don't have any
Oh no.
gems. I need gems.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I need gems. I need gems. I need a lot of gems. Shit.
How come you're so low already?
Because I missed that one.
That one chest. Oh yeah, that's like 1,000 gems.
Yeah, that's 1,000 gems. Gems.
Just like defeat everything you see.
Let's see, gems. When is the next chest? It's gonna be in Cloudy Domain. It's gonna be. It's after the ball gadget. It's. Wait.
And the ball gadget gives you a lot of gems.
It does, yeah. And there's a shop pad, so I think I should be fine.
Okay, we'll see.
Also, this is the hardest cannon minigame.
Oh yeah. Lots of crabs and vultures that fly from every direction.
Yep. The Dragon Egg is not that hard, but the light gem is pretty chaotic.
Yeah. Even I fail it sometimes. It's pretty insane.
I haven't failed it for a while, but might have jinxed myself. Let's see, gems, so yeah, ball gadget, I guess. And then
Edu uses PAL, which is slower, therefore.
Wait, you cut out.
Oh, I just repeated a comment I saw.
Oh.
It said you were mid because you use PAL.
Oh yeah, true. It's understandable.
Do you think this is an underrated Spyro game?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of
I haven't played a lot of Spyro games, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this game is, if I had to look at it objectively, I think it's just kind of, it's pretty good. It's alright. But like, I think a lot of people immediately dislike it just because it's very, very different from the original games.
Yep.
And I think
It's
a lot
got
of people
glitches,
also,
but
yeah.
Thank you, Spyro.
I mean, during casual play, the game is actually very stable.
It was on the beach, but I
Yes,
don't
that's
think
true.
it's one of mine.
Yeah.
There's
I think
another class heading off for a swim.
it's also a lot. This game is not very fun to 100%. It's much more fun if you just like go, like, head for the finish line.
Yeah.
Don't really care about the collectibles. Because you can finish the game without very few collectibles, actually. I think you need to get all the dark gems, but you only need to get 40 light gems, and the only dragon egg you need to get is the very first one.
Yes.
But yeah, like the minigames, if you're planning to play this game casually, I would, and you don't really care for 100%, then if you don't find the minigames fun, just skip them. You can beat the game just fine without them.
Yeah.
They're only required for 100%.
Dungeon Bird is pretty fun, but other than that, it's like not needed. Sparx is pretty fast too.
Yeah.
Especially if you do the moan strat.
Moan strat. That's what we're calling it now. But yeah, if you play this game, maybe consider not going for 100%. I know that's very popular within the Spyro community. But yeah, I feel like it's most fun when you don't do that, unless you're speedrunning it, of course.
Yeah, if you're doing 100% fun, then you have to get 100%, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's unfortunately one of the many requirements.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about gems.
Yeah. Maybe you just need to like be a bit more aggressive with your gem collecting from now on.
Yeah.
Just, like go out of your way a bit more. There's plenty to grab. Yeah, I mean the game changes the formula a lot. Spyro now has a double jump. A lot of people will probably immediately dislike that. It's very different. It's very inspired by Jak and Daxter, so if you like those games, Or that first game, at least.
Where's Cassidy when you need her?
Oh yeah. All right. That's the end of the hardest turret minigame.
It wasn't that bad. I usually, like these days, I don't have that much trouble with it anymore.
All enemies run.
Yeah, in your dreams, buddy. Oh, I actually got that with 2.
Oh, nice.
The wall guys don't have like a set height. You sometimes have to do an extra one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they're like, you can generally like split them into 2 categories, like one where you drop quite far and one where you don't drop very far for jumping. And you ideally want to like find the ledges where you don't drop very far before jumping.
Yep.
I have to drink some water.
Go ahead. Be my guest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, complete the game without killing a single enemy. If you don't count bosses, then that's possible.
Yes.
I did try that once, but I kind of gave up at Sparx, but I know it's possible. Oh, wait, you mean complete the game? Then maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I tried to complete as much as I could. That's what I meant. If you're just doing any %, then yeah, you can very easily beat without killing any enemies.
Yep. Here we need a swim in air, and thankfully we can do this.
Yep.
Yep, that's how the game works. Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes the developers forgot to extend the water surface far enough, so you can just like kind of swim around it.
Yep.
It's very fun. There's one other spot where he's gonna do that.
In Molten Mount, yeah.
Molten Map. No, in Stormy Beach.
Oh yeah, it's still Stormy Beach, that's true.
It's right before the Molten Map level. AH Shield makes SRT look like a bug-free game.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, Spyro won any % in SRT is pretty damn broken. Remember to grab that yellow gem? Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
killing these egg thieves with swim in air is... You have to get the initial kill, because if you don't get the kill, then you're kind of screwed, because Spyro actually moves slower than them. Than the egg thief when he's swimming.
It's kind of weird, because it looks like Spyro would be faster while swimming.
Yeah, it does.
But he's actually much slower than running.
Yep.
On the ground. Yeah. Yeah, but casually, this game is pretty damn stable. You'd be hard pressed to like notice any major bugs. It's not that like despawn thing.
Yeah, you might like clip through some things, but that's about it.
Yeah. It's only when you're really trying to break it that it really breaks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a glitch, or not a glitch, but like a cool little thing when I go up the elevator.
Oh yeah. The elevator provides like a push force upwards to Spyro, but it wasn't really intended to be applied while he's swimming, so he just kind of goes flying.
Yeah, he goes flying up, and if you're like in the middle of the platform, he will go way up in the air, and...
As you can see, like the level title appeared already.
Yeah,
that's
so I'm
he's already up there.
So, yeah, normally I would be like way up in the air. I would be like above the level, like in a black screen. So I would have to swim down for maybe half a minute, up to a minute. But if I go to the left here, I can see his tail good. I will actually hit this. I will hit this ceiling, which stops him from going up.
Yeah.
It looked pretty easy, but it's actually kind of precise to get that.
Yeah, because Spyro keeps drifting while he's like launching upwards, so you have to be pretty precise.
Yeah, the camera is stuck and you can't speed it up. So this level is very open, so we kind of want to have a swim in there. Also, I have no idea why those gems are there, but yeah.
It's just this game's nature.
It actually saves any time. What saves time? You need to have swim in there. No, going up the platform with swim in air doesn't save any time, but I want to have swim in air here so I can do like collect everything.
If you mean like blocking Spyro with the platform?
Oh
before he
yeah,
reaches
yeah,
the
of
sky,
course.
that
Yeah,
saves a lot of time.
Yeah, that saves a lot of time because I would be like 500 meters up in the air
Yeah.
and like way out of bounds.
It takes a lot of time to swim down.
Yeah.
He gets pushed a lot. I think it's like twice as far up as the elevator reaches.
Yes, something like that. Maybe even more. Actually, I don't know.
I think it is because the game pushes Spyro upwards while he's swimming, but like it,
I mean, yeah,
it pushes
that
him
would
up
make
the equivalent amount that the elevator moves.
Yep.
So it just kind of completely breaks.
Yeah. So yeah, it's having swim here helps a lot with these collectibles because this is quite a huge level.
And also there's these platforms which move very, very slow, and we want to avoid them.
Yep.
Yeah, this level can be pretty damn confusing and annoying to navigate.
I had a lot of trouble with this when I was a kid, I remember.
Yeah. Like it's not very obvious where you have to go.
Nope.
Once you
So
get to
here
the
we
other,
have-
you actually have to like turn around and get back to the beginning and then choose another alternate path.
Gonna save time? No, I am not.
Oh yeah, you normally unlock wing shield here. We don't use it at all, so we don't
It's
bother going
useless.
there.
Yeah. We don't get it in any of the categories. I mean, if you don't get it in Hundo, then you don't get it in anything. Now we're gonna see another ball gadget, which is pretty fun.
Yeah. Ball gadget is like one of the more fun parts of the game. Parts of the game.
So this one has like two different sections or like configurations of the same track. But we're gonna use the same one for both of them with a smaller jump that I will show. Not on this one yet. Oh yeah, on this one, a good time is if you get the timer to stay at 11 seconds. Let's see if I can get it. I think I can still get it.
Yeah, this track, it's very open, so there's a lot of points where you're gonna like jump to a
different section.
further down section. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can save a lot of time there.
And I think
I made a
task. Yeah, you did.
I made a task of this ball gadget, and it was pretty insane just how much I could skip.
Yeah. And yeah, the ball gadget is pretty slippery as well, so it's hard to control casually. Let's see if I get 11. I did. Okay.
Nice.
So this is the light gem version, which is supposed to be faster. Oh, I forgot to split. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, the task was nuts. So I'm gonna do a quick little jump here. I know Dustil does an even fancier jump, but for the life of me, I can't get that. So I'm gonna do that.
It's only for Dustil.
Slightly slower, but slightly easier. Strat here. I'm gonna turn the camera and okay, I got it.
Good job.
You can't like do the quick camera switch with ball gadget.
Yeah,
So I need to.
That's much harder than it looks. So
Yeah, it is, because sometimes you just don't get a jump.
yeah, ball gadget is pretty inconsistent.
Yeah, and I
when it
could
comes to that.
like go backwards, but I wanna turn the camera because I feel like I get the jump way more often when I have the camera actually behind me instead of in front of me.
It's worth a little time waste. Also, a common rookie mistake in this level is to hold the boost while Spyro is going over those bounce pads.
Yep.
Yeah, if you do that, you'll just fall.
Yes. Oh, I can get this here. I think I should be fine on gems now.
Spyro was 12 in Year of the
Almost alright.
Dragon. Oh, nice. Spyro was 12 in Year of the Dragon, so Heroes Child Spyro would be 16 years old.
Okay. Thanks for the
I'm
info.
not sure about that. I mean, we can't be sure if 4 years actually passed between 2000 and 2004 in the Spyro universe.
How many keys do I need? 1 or 2? I need 2. Okay, thanks, Ebbe.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could be of assistance here.
Yeah, you're so useful. Oh, okay. That's what happens when you charge into a chest sometimes.
Yeah, Spyro had to do Oh,
Little walk.
Gotta get in just the right position to watch Sparx do his thing.
Yes.
These enemies, these blue larks, in the prototype, they actually have a projectile, but that was removed. The
Yeah,
final
and now
game
they
was
don't do
removed.
anything.
They're just hovering there, trying to block you, I guess. Clock District. I meant in the game, like which.
I don't know what's going on. I don't think I need to know.
Maybe if you're low on gems, you could activate the supercharge and get those gems over there, or chests over there.
I don't think I'm that low. Wait, I need... No, I think I'm fine on gems.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because I need 1500. 2500. I need like 2500 more. No, I need to have 2500 and I have... How many do I have now? I have no clue.
I think it's like 1600.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think we ever explained the way gems works in this game, like because like they're
Explain.
and like
Sorry.
no, it's just like they're way higher value than in previous games. In previous games, red was 1, green was 2, purple was 5, yellow was 10. In this game, it's red is 1, green is 5, purple is 25, and yellow is 100.
Yep.
So you really want to get those yellow gems when you see them.
Yes.
There's no pink gem in this game. You'd imagine if there was like a pink gem that was worth like 1,000 or something.
God, that would be sick. But that's basically the strong chests.
I mean, yeah, that's 500 right there.
What about magenta gems? What about black gems? Or
Black
dark
gems.
gems?
Ooh, dark gems. That would be cool.
You imagine you could just sell a dark gem to get more gems.
It's Spyro
That's
just
soft
picks them
locking
up.
with the game. Yeah.
I bet Moneybags would buy them. Just sell them at a higher
True,
price.
true.
This is the hardest Sergeant Bird minigame.
Yeah, the hardest Sergeant Bird minigame. Mostly because of these cannons that can just screw you over.
Yeah, the cannons they're the only like thing. Okay, they can't be targeted with the missiles. They don't home into them. You can only do it with bombs. So you have to be really like dead on them if you want to defeat them with missiles.
Yeah.
Also, they constantly shoot at you, and you have to do some very
And they
evasive
always hit you,
maneuvers.
almost always.
Yeah,
Their aim is
Yeah.
actually insane.
yeah, it's pretty insane. You have to do some pretty fancy movement to avoid it.
Yep.
Oh, dude,
But if you
that roll.
boost, yeah, that was accident, but it didn't lose
That
any
looks
time. It looked maybe.
actually
Let's
looks
just say it was intentional. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So if you boost past the cannons, they won't hit you as easily.
Yeah, but you have to
Just
do it like across their vision,
Yeah.
which makes it
or
very difficult.
Not like that.
And as you can see, like if you land on the ground after they have hit you, it can take quite a while for him to like get off the ground again.
Yes. Yeah, that's good.
Hunter is very underused in the whole game. I feel like they could have had more sections with him. Like a whole mini game similar to Blink. I don't know.
Hey, what was that? Was that 112?
I didn't.
Oh yeah, it was
no,
112. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
112 is good. I think I got a 111 maybe yesterday.
Once we got
that was
past
even-
those crashes at the beginning, like you've done really well.
I've done pretty good. I gold the Dragonfly Falls and Sunken Ruins.
Yeah.
Getting into Cloudy Domain, I don't know, because I missed the split. I think I lost like 10 seconds maybe. Mostly because I was collecting gems.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I mean, I told you I was gonna play Tournament.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah,
should have never doubted you.
exactly. Never doubt me. But nothing is certain with this speedrun before you get past Blink 4.
Oh yeah, that's we joked about the other day. We joked about like it's never a real run until after Blink 4, which
Exactly.
is like 2.5 hours into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit annoying that every minigame has like
Two versions.
two versions. I think a cool speedrun category that we could try out would be all dragon eggs, because then you would only have to play the minigames once, and it would like introduce some pretty interesting routing, I think.
I mean, I'd be down to 100.
Yeah, if someone routes it.
Yeah, not me.
But
though.
I don't think Dustiel and G Pro are like up to the
They're
routing
not-
challenge right now.
Yeah, no, they're a bit faster.
But also like I don't know if they want to bother with it.
Yeah, no.
Like, if someone want to route that, be our guest.
I will pay you $2. It has to be fast. Yeah, $2. PayPal.
Yeah. If it's really fast, he'll give you like 2.5.
Yes, maybe 3 even. Oh god, okay.
Oh, don't be. You have to pay. You have to pay rent as well.
Oh yeah, true. I think that's fine.
I would route it, but I don't want to play it here still. Thanks, Wallet.
You just have to imagine it in your head. You don't have to play the game. But then again, then you have to think about AHT. So yeah.
Yeah, just think about it really hard and come back to it. Come back to us. with the results.
But your voice is lagging a bit. Okay, so now we're done with Cloudy Domain. I have enough gems, I think. Yeah, I'm fine.
Might have dropped out a bunch there because my internet is garbage.
Yeah, no, it sounds fine now. So I'm 6 minutes behind, which is good.
Yeah.
Considering everything that's happened.
So no world record?
No world record, unfortunately.
Darn.
So now we go back to Icy Wilderness to collect the rest of the collectibles before we go into the last hub. And I am gonna buy some keys here because it's cheaper to buy them here. I'm actually also gonna buy double gem here, which I haven't done
Make
before.
sure the game doesn't freeze.
Shut up. Look, I barely had enough. I have 20 gems to spare. Nice.
Oh no.
I made the calculations in my head.
He's a mathematician, by the way.
Yeah. No, if I didn't have enough gems, I could have just gotten them here. Okay. This is bad. I don't want the double gem to run out.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wall grinding with oh geez.
Oh god.
Grinding with the he falls a lot less.
Yep.
He falls a lot less while running down the wall. So.
Okay.
Yeah, my internet is not very good right now.
It's alright. So we need supercharge here to get some of these collectibles. So the game likes a lot here.
In a moment, he will also be buying a double gem again because there's a bunch of chests in the row.
No, I won't. I just bought it. I bought it from the.
Oh right.
From the.
Isn't it like really
depot.
close to running out though?
Maybe. I tried this yesterday and it worked. I had like some time to spare.
Okay. We'll
And
see.
it's not blinking yet. Let's see.
I mean, if it was blinking now, then yeah, you'd be pretty boned.
Yeah, I'm fine. If it's okay, I'm fine.
As you can see,
Yeah, I'm gonna
there's a
start doing
bunch of
that.
chests in a row
Because-
here.
Yeah, look, now I have like 7,000 gems just like that.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna
There's
be
also-
9,000.
If you're playing it casually, this is also a very easy way to get a bunch of gems here.
Yep.
Oh, you got the bonk again. I've never
Yeah,
gotten
I
the
don't know
bonk.
why. I don't know why. Yeah, it's still active, so. Up. Hello? Okay. I was gonna say something, I think. Yeah. It's not that important.
Remember to break the secret entrance.
Yeah, I'll do that. In 4D Dark Gem we use this cannon, but we don't break that door. The other one on the left. So that's why I quite often forget it.
Yeah, did you hear my reminder? My internet cut out.
Yes. It was a bit robotic, but I heard it.
Normally you would wait for the icicles to fall down here, but
Yeah, you can just stand here and do one wall guide.
I think those were put in for decoration, but you can just stand on them.
Yeah. So this is the split where in my PB I actually realized I forgot the first egg of the whole hand.
Oh, you haven't
look at
forgotten
the
anything.
I don't think I have.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I mean, no one has said anything, so...
Famous last words. By the way, that chest right there that he just dived past, that contains gems.
Yeah,
And
so...
I think
they
only... It's only like 500 gems, so it's not
I think it's
worth
even
it
less
at all.
than that, maybe like 400.
Yeah, thereabouts.
I don't know.
Point is, it's not worth it.
Yeah, even if you buy a key costs like 500, so...
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any sense. It only makes sense if you have double gem, I think.
Yeah. I mean, and even then, like, the time loss is just, no.
Yeah, no, I haven't missed anything, so I'm fine on that end at least.
On most casual playthroughs, that would have been the last thing they would have collected.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because
it's... Yeah.
To get into this area, you need 95 light gems. Which is quite a lot. There's only 100 in the game. Spyro looks very funny when he's freezing.
Yeah, I like to turn the camera there for comedic effect. Oh no, I
Thanks
don't
for the
want to
good
do
luck,
piggy.
Crazy. Have a good one.
Why lock something behind 95 out of 100 collectibles? Because why
Well,
not?
it's like to build excitement for the player. when they
To
come
build
back.
excitement.
Yeah. This game is crafted by master game developers. You don't get to question it.
Especially if your name is Wally.
Oh look, it's a turret minigame.
God, the most hated one.
And I mean, it's not the
bet.
hardest one, but it's just boring.
Can you play it for me while I go to the bathroom?
Oh. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Oh jeez. Can you?
I'll be fine. I could have run during going into the last hub, but I might not make it.
Do you have a bottle with you? No, never mind.
No, let's. I mean, I know I'm a speedrunner, but I'm not that much of a degen. Okay, so Peggy.
Yeah. Fun fact: her name is the same. Her name. She's named after the wife of the producer. Because she likes penguins. Yeah.
Fun fact. I do have a bottle, but it's a water bottle.
We don't need to continue this conversation.
No, but Wally asked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the most boring turret minigame. It's basically an auto scroller, and you can't really make it go faster or slower. So, yeah.
In this one, they arrive very slowly.
Yes.
It's not
the Eskimos. Yeah. They always appear from random holes, so I just shoot at this one and hope they all come from this one. But it doesn't really matter.
Wasn't it like surprisingly often that they just choose that top one?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I've gotten it like 5 or 6 times in a row where they just pop out.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Yeah. Now, one more. Now we're gonna go up here.
Is there anything we've not explained yet?
Version differences? No. Ebbe's exact location? No.
We can save that for later.
Okay. Blink 4? No, that's later. My own history. I started speedrunning this in 2016, I think. And then in 2018 I got an Xbox. Or 2017 maybe? 2018. And then I just
Yesterday
started
he got all
running
3
this.
world records.
Yeah, that was my goal, but then I just kept on playing. I had some competition in the any percent category. There's this nice person called the Tower. Okay, that sounded a bit rude, but he's actually cool.
This is
Tau-
very, very nice and not rude at all, person.
yeah, no, Tower and me, we went like back and forth with the any percent time.
Oh yeah, you pushed it very low.
That was a lot of fun. We pushed it like my sum of best is like 33:20 or something, and my PB is 33:33, so it's extremely optimized.
Yeah, because there's like only like 15 or 20 minutes of actual gameplay.
What? Yeah, but yeah,
Rest is cutscenes.
yeah, but Tower is cool.
Our stands tall.
Yeah, and then Maple has started running for the Dark Champ, which is exciting. Let's just hope he keeps on playing. And Ebbe is
Competition
also
is
really
good.
good at running, but he doesn't have a console. Or I think you have a PS2, but
Yeah, and I don't really
There's no
have the
point.
opportunity to play on console right now, so
yeah, true.
I
But,
do run some emulator, and that's also pretty fun. But yeah, it's not viable for leaderboards because there's a bunch of emulator inaccuracies.
Yeah.
On Dolphin, the Dolphin emulator that emulates the GameCube version, specifically like, oh, you got hit.
It's fine.
But specifically, like when the game lags, the game doesn't emulate the delta frame thing correctly. It doesn't emulate the lag, so it just speeds the game up and doesn't lag it at all. So instead of going slower, it actually goes faster. It's pretty weird.
It's funny.
So that, and also loading time differences. That's part of the reason why they don't like allow.
I think I did some
runs.
timing, and like sometimes the load was faster and sometimes it was slower. So yeah. But I think it also depends on your like settings and things like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yep.
If you want to pay for shipping, I can donate my GameCube. Thank you, Flinny.
But no.
I think I'll manage. I'll fund myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah. Getting eggs allows you to play as it allows you to swap Spyro's character model with Red Spyro and Pink Spyro.
it doesn't change anything else though, because
Yeah,
You
not
can-
even
yeah.
his voice has changed.
yeah.
He makes us
And the cutscenes, in the cutscenes you see Spyro and not the person you've chosen. Or
Yeah, there was a cheat code that was actually discovered very recently, that actually unlocks all extras, and you can basically from the very beginning of the game you can unlock those skins. So I said like, hey, what if we do that? What if we just like use one of the skins for this run? But no.
Yeah, I
Also,
said no.
like every time it crashed, we would have to like change it back. So
Okay.
yeah, no.
Yeah, but the cheat
that-
code. The cheat code is very
that
cool
other
because you
cheat-
can.
Mm.
Wait, what?
So, sorry.
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, so the cheat code is very useful because you can practice mini games without actually beating the game, which
Yeah.
is very useful because I usually practice on Dolphin, but the problem is that the stick on the GameCube and Xbox is different, or like the way
Yeah.
it functions is a bit different. So it's
Yeah.
fun to practice on Xbox.
Yeah. On Xbox, there are no death zones for, like, there's no angle snapping when walking or running.
Now I'm gonna do a fancy. Okay.
Yeah, there was
All
one
going to
other
get out.
there was one other debug code for the engine that was discovered. It doesn't really do anything in the game. It just prints two dashes to the screen, and for a
Oh.
few seconds, and that's it.
Very useful.
Yeah, exactly.
That wall grind is pretty tough.
Yeah, that wall is
It
pretty
lags a lot.
inconsistent.
Yep.
Wall grinding only really works on like steep slopes and some walls. If it's like an overhang, if it's like converging over Spyro, like it's not gonna work. But oftentimes the visual geometry and the actual geometry isn't very close to each other.
Spyro, I've got
You
an
might have
idea
gone to the
where
toilet.
Ring might be. I believe it has a secret
I don't blame him.
Somewhere on this
So, the fourth realm is basically like a long gauntlet of levels.
yes.
There are a bunch of levels in a row, and we're just gonna kind
I made it. Oh,
of. Welcome back.
thanks.
Yeah. So this realm is like a gauntlet of levels that we're just gonna have to get through, collect everything on the way.
Yeah, it's a bit different than hubs 1 through 3, because also the final boss isn't right at the start, thankfully. So
Yeah.
we kind of actually have to do things. Even in any percent, we have to do things.
Yeah. Still not a lot.
Yeah, in any percent, not a lot. In 100%, a bit more.
Yeah. Also, one helpful thing you'll notice is that each realm contains the exact same amount of each collectible. So right now he has 60 dragon eggs out of 80, 75 out of 100, and 30 out of 40 dark gems.
Yep.
So it's exactly like split in quarters.
Yeah, so I actually know that I haven't missed anything.
Yeah, that's good.
And yeah, this third minigame, a lot of people had trouble with this when they were kids, but you can just go back and forth and it's extremely easy.
Yeah. I don't know why people keep saying it's hard.
Yeah, a lot.
Also,
everyone always says that, oh, they had so much trouble with this.
yeah. Also, I love how in your accents, when you say third, you say turd.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're saying turd minigame.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's don't blame me, blame Finland.
I'll blame
Actually, no, it's my
Finland for
fault.
many things.
That's true. But that's good. I mean,
Yeah. In this
So,
minigame,
yeah.
you just have to defeat enemies as quickly as possible. That's the only way to go fast.
Yeah.
Not bad. Could have done better myself.
But the aiming is pretty hard
There are slow learners.
sometimes.
Mm.
If you're successful
Yeah,
again,
sometimes.
I will reward you with a
I'm only 5 minutes behind now.
Yeah. You know that run is long and not very optimized when you say only.
Yeah. That's actually not like that bad for a marathon, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm 8 minutes behind there, and I had the other day. If you
Hello,
remember.
Wally.
Oh no, Wally's here again.
Yeah. He's gonna curse this run.
Yeah. So yeah,
Not
I'm just
much.
scanning like back and forth.
Yeah, you can actually defeat every single enemy if you're good enough, and not let a single one slip through.
Usually for me, there's like 1 or 2 that goes through.
Yeah, if you don't want anyone to slip through, then it's actually hard. But
Yeah.
normally it's very easy.
So it's hard to
100%.
hit those little archers.
Oh yeah, those are tiny targets.
Yep.
Would you run blink percent?
Yes, I would. I've actually done that once.
Oh, is that actually a category?
No. I tried making it a thing, and then I got like halfway through, and I was like, why am I doing this? And then I stopped.
We only have 3 main categories for this game, so like
Yeah.
it
And we
takes
don't
a
really
lot
have
to-
any. We don't really have any meme categories or anything.
Speedrun
Except for
idea.
Ebbe's.
Oh yeah, I made a bush percent category where you'd burn on the bushes in Dragon Village.
Yeah, it's my favorite category.
Patsa King said we should speedrun unlocking Amber as soon as possible. I don't know who Amber is, but
Yeah, that's infinite time.
yeah, exactly. It's infinite
Maybe,
time.
maybe they meant Ember.
Oh, that's true, yeah. You just need to get all the pink gems. I don't know
Probably flush
where the
percent.
pink gems are.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't look at chest. Not chat. What? Chest.
Chast.
Okay. Chest.
Chastity.
Chastity belt. Wait. Oh, isn't that okay?
Okay, let's not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Let's. I'm gonna go.
Here's a cool corner, a ledge clip.
Got the first try. I've gotten it 3 times in a row. First try.
Yeah. You bonk, and then you can glide to the side and grab a ledge, which pulls Spyro out of bounds. It's okay. Panzer King is spelled Ember with an E, because you know ember is also a word for the
Is that
glowy
one
bits
move in
after a fire.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of swim in there just to... Oh, okay.
Just to be able to just destroy the dark gem.
Yes.
Embers are the bits you cook on.
And now we
And,
will... Okay, I don't know why I'm collecting gems. I have more than enough.
So here's another
So-
instance of the water surface not really reaching to the edge of the pool, so you can just
You
swim
can just
around
do
it.
that.
Yep.
I have no idea how they found these things, but thankfully
we're
someone
glad
has
they
found
did.
them. Yeah.
Also, in this tunnel, there's an enemy with like a very, very small spawn radius, so you can only spawn him for like a split second, and then he pushes you away. You can try and...
I always try and get it, but I've never gotten it.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty
don't know
weird.
exactly where he is, even.
Pretty obscure.
So this section has like these 4 golems that you're supposed to defeat to get a dragon egg. You can defeat them while swimming, but it's way harder while swimming. It's pretty hard even while standing. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna-
very
I'm
easy
gonna
to
do
like
that later.
charge past them when trying to do it
Yeah.
quickly.
yeah, it's a very precise timing that you have to hit. So I'm just gonna leave them for later. I'm gonna come back there. That's why I activated the shop pad.
Yeah.
You need to like get the prompt for the shop pad to actually to be able to teleport to them. You don't need to open the shop pad, thankfully.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, we're gonna come back there later. And now, again, I'm just swimming around.
There's a lot of swimming around.
Yes.
Molten Mount is hilariously unfinished. I don't know about that. I wouldn't call it more unfinished than other levels in the game. I don't think like any of the levels in the game were like underdeveloped. Maybe I would consider the last level a bit rushed.
Yeah.
But, that's for later.
Now we're gonna go down the cursed elevator that brings joy to a lot of people.
It is very
Thankfully-
easy to crash the game here.
Yeah, that's also true. Thankfully, it doesn't happen on Xbox that often.
So you have to swim very close to this elevator to actually like load the area below properly.
But no, you don't. Oh,
I mean,
well, yeah,
pretty
kinda.
close.
Yeah, but yeah, I always thought that you have to be close, and then you told me that you don't need to be close. And then I was
Well-
like, no, you do need.
Okay,
that.
so it's pretty close, but like not as close as people were doing it. That's my
Yeah,
point.
yeah, that's true.
It's very easy to clip back and bounce if you're not careful.
Yes.
And if you swim too far away, there's a chance that the game will that this area will load in like a buggy state, so that the game will like crash if you do something. Oh Jesus!
No, I got hit on purpose because I need to die here.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I could die in the lava, but sometimes the lava isn't loaded, so you can't die in the lava.
Yeah, it's very weird. You just go straight through and then you have to
Yeah.
reload.
Yeah, you have to reload the save, which loses some time.
I think it's most
And now-
prevalent in 40 Dark Gem, because you get down there faster and it die immediately.
Yeah, I think so, maybe. But yeah, now because I have this story up here, I can continue grabbing stuff without swing. And as I activated the shop pad down there, I can teleport back to it later,
Yeah,
which is pretty
it's like
pretty cool.
the only like point in the game where it's like very important to manage these shot pads and teleport
Yeah.
between them.
Yep. Also, I can go through these guys.
Yeah, you can swim in air in the final level. That's what we're gonna see in. I mean, we won't really be swimming in the final level, but you can do it. We'll be swimming in the level before.
Yeah, and then swimming into the last level.
Yeah. But that requires some trickery, so we'll see that in a bit. Once he gets
It's a
to...
very
this
cool
one.
trick.
Yeah. And yeah, you're forced to use the ball gadget to get to the second part here. There's no way to... I mean, you can get into the loading zone as Spyro, and you will spawn in the level as Spyro, but beating it that way isn't faster or any more useful at all.
So this is the we're going into the hardest big thief here.
Is it the
And
hardest?
there's no consistent setup to it.
I mean, I thought the one in that like 8-ball. Like,
No, it's not hard. I just messed it up last time.
Okay.
Okay, thank God. So that's that's how you're supposed to do that egg thief.
You get him to turn around twice, and then
Yep.
you get him while he's doing that long turnaround animation.
Yes, but sometimes he only like jumps once or something, and then he goes, and then you have to chase him, which loses time,
Yeah.
obviously.
Also, something very useful. You just saw like he ran straight through those fire imp enemies.
Yep.
Because they're not tangible until they've completed their little spawn animation. So you can just run straight through them. Pretty useful. Pretty good to know.
Yep. Okay. There's a lot of places where you can get stuck on like the smallest things, like I just did there. I'm gonna buy the health upgrade actually here.
Mm.
Because I have no idea how many I need.
My favorite wallet.
So yeah, now
Just to make the next sections easier. Or...
yeah, just in case for these golems. Okay, well okay.
That was intentional. He death abused to reset the cycles. Right?
Yeah, that's what I did. Haha. Okay, so this is, I don't know, this might look easy, but it's actually pretty hard. Yep, that's what happens sometimes.
It's, if you you have to like charge them immediately after they do their little like recoil animation, and if you do it too late, they will hit you, and if you do it too early, you will just charge past them.
Yep.
Because they're intangible there. You have to time it pretty well.
I thought that was a kill, okay. I've gotten pretty
That's
good
pretty
at this
good.
over the years.
The safer things to do, the safer thing to do is just to like keep making him try and attack you, and then evade, and then charge. But it's much slower. Here's the last Sergeant Bird in the game.
Yes. And we would take that bridge, but since we have wall behind, we can just do this.
And we've unlocked wall grind.
Yeah, finally, after all these years. Yeah, I got the up in 2. We're supposed to grab that chest, but I'm gonna grab it after Sergeant Bird, because there's a cycle that we need to catch, and we need to wait after Sergeant Bird, so it's... And the cycles keep going as we open the chest, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just optimizing the time that we are given.
exactly. The Sergeant Bird is pretty fun, I think. Maybe my favorite one.
Yeah. It was the one featured in the demos of the game.
Oh yeah, too.
Yeah, they're worse than the Earth Shapers in Spyro 2. Those rock monsters.
I can't remember them.
It's basically the same as the Earth Shapers. They're giant rock monsters that you have to push into the deadly goo, which in this case is lava. Oh, is it lava in the? Is there lava in the Fracture Hills level? I don't remember if it's just like weird goo.
I have no idea.
It can be pretty easy for a casual player to miss the enemies behind these rocks. Because they're quite hidden away.
That was pretty good.
Okay, it is lava in that one. Okay.
Hold out your hands, he says.
Hold out your hands.
That was nice and deep. Your voice.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this. Okay. If you miss that first bird, it's a bit hard to get it later. Oh. There were 2 birds like inside each other. That happens sometimes. I don't know why.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. It, like happens every now and then.
We teach each other things.
Yes, we do. Yeah, Ebbe isn't like you don't know. You don't know that much about 100. Well, I mean, you don't know everything about 100%.
I don't know everything about this game in general.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. You know the most. Yeah.
Depends on what area of knowledge you're looking at.
I'm missing one bird. Like this. Okay.
If you were precise there, you could have bombed them.
Yeah, I tried actually doing it. Okay.
Waiting for the third crash. Oh god.
It's gonna happen after Blink 4, so it's fine.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Spyro is voiced by Tom Kenny in Spyro 1. Okay.
Oh, great Scott
Damn.
Nice.
Spyro. That was wrong.
In this game, he's voiced by Jess Harnell. He actually voices most characters. He voices all the Dragon Elders, and he voices Hunter. He voices Red as well. So like when you see Spyro talking to his arch nemesis in this game, he's just talking to himself. That was pretty funny. He's pretty flexible with his voice.
Yep. I tried making that cycle yesterday. It's not possible.
No, you have to wait for these platforms are a pain. Especially like if you fail at any point here, like you have to go pretty far back.
Yep. Also, this place like sometimes. Yeah. Okay. You saw there. I stopped my charge. I didn't actually stop my charge. The game stopped my charge.
Yeah.
Because when it's like loading things, it just drops all of your inputs.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Here's Tina.
Take this dragon egg. I can't keep it.
Oh yeah, that's why we killed those golems.
Yeah, she's a pretty miserable character,
Yes.
but she can't help but laugh it off because she's a lying hyena. I think it's this shot pad that you're on right now. It's called Destroyed Village. So I get the impression that she was originally like together with a bunch of people, but now she's all alone. That
Oh
makes it all
god, that's
all the
pretty
more
dark.
sad. Yeah, exactly.
I actually golded that split by 12 seconds.
And just a reminder, like if you see him like just completely avoid any chests, most of the time it's because there's just gems in it.
Yeah.
No, there's no
Hopefully.
need to open it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless he's just missing it.
No, there's 1, 2, 3 chests left. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 1 in Magma Boss bottom and 2 in Dark Mine.
There's more chests in general, but like most of them, towards the end of the game, most of them just have gems. It's pretty useless.
They just
That fireball can be pretty scary.
yeah, it can. Also, I'm gonna. Okay, good. I got it. I'm supposed to die there because I need to go both of these ways. On the left there's a dragon egg, and on the right side there's a light gem. So I died on purpose.
Yeah. Fun fact: if you jump early, like you did there, you can grab the dragon egg and then die. But if you jump late, you can prevent yourself from dying, but then don't collect the dragon egg.
Oh god. Okay, I've never had that happen.
Yeah. It's actually possible to beat the game without any collectibles. Like, 0. You don't even like you can even beat the game without collecting any gems.
Yeah. In any percent, this used to be the only dark gem that we collected, but then we started doing a trick which skips this dark gem.
Yeah.
And
then,
so we finish with 0 dark gems.
pretty funny.
Yes.
Any percent used to be like a really long category actually, but like the discovery of wall grinding and a bunch of those other stuff that just completely
Broke the game.
low percent would be pretty much any percent, but with a few more tricks.
Tricky jumps and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a minigame or like a side quest or something to defeat 8 of those imps, but it doesn't give you anything, so...
Yeah. You can just go up here and grab the light gem no matter what.
Yeah.
Fun fact, there's a hole in this lava that you can just jump right through.
I'm not gonna show that though.
Why not?
Yeah. So last time I did a run, I actually lost like a lot of time to this egg thief, which is one of the easiest ones. If you don't get hit by the lava. Let's see.
Casually, this is probably the hardest one. I still have trouble with it.
Oh. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go.
There you go. Right,
And now the last Sparx minigame, so the last of my moans.
I have to go to the toilet real quick, so...
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. So, last Sparx, yeah, I'm gonna start moaning again. So, turn down or turn up your volume. Okay. There's this like boss at the end, which makes no sense because you don't even have to beat it. You can just do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I wonder why they put it there, but hey, who knows?
Here you go, Spyro. I got a dragon egg. Man, those things are heavy.
And then the light jump. More of the same, but one less boost, I think. And after you've done this boost, Sparx normal speed feels extremely slow. Okay, that's fine. So here, after Sparx, I actually die to reset the cycles of the platforms in the upcoming section. This is way harder and only saves like 5 seconds, since the platforms the platforms are in they're in a pretty good spot after you finish Sparx, but it's still faster to do this. Which is way harder.
Yeah, these
but saves 5 seconds.
These platforms are a bit of a pain.
Yes.
Especially like they're on the edge of a loading trigger, which means that little glitch where Spyro like drops his input, it happens a lot.
Happens when you've loaded the section before.
Yeah.
Oh god, okay, I barely made it. Okay.
Oh jeez. That's much harder than it looks. Oh, lava walk. Yeah, in the task, I do a lava walk here. Basically, you start gliding on a specific frame before you hit the lava. It's really, really precise, extremely precise.
Yeah. There's one spot where we could actually use it in this run, but it doesn't save time, unfortunately.
Yeah, because there's like a perfect setup with the platform with like the perfect height.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can walk in the lava if you land on the lava floor like that. I use it in the task if you want to watch it in action.
You should watch Ebbe's task, it's pretty entertaining, even if it's any percent. This is the last chest of the run.
Here you go. Everything else is just gems. So.
Yep. Oh god, I barely got a charge there.
Yes. Remember where you're going now.
Yeah, I do remember.
He lost a lot of time last time. He's like he flew in the wrong direction.
Oh god, I forgot to split again. I was like 3 minutes ahead of my PB, and then I was pretty nervous, and then I made a lot of mistakes here in the late game.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. That's what
you
speedrunning is all about.
You were on an excellent pace there.
Yeah, I was. Up until Magma Falls.
It was unfortunate. Those platforms can really screw you over.
Yep. But now we're in Dark Mine, and soon we're gonna we're gonna come to the most fun part of the run. So I'm actually pretty excited.
Yeah, you mean the zombie glitch, right?
No,
Okay.
something that's before that. Do you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
right. I can't believe I forgot.
Yep. The
Of
most
course.
important part.
Yeah. It's this light jump right here.
Yeah.
Nah. We all know
Yes.
exactly what it is.
Dude, Wally, you're not supposed to spoil it. I have a speech and everything made up.
Now he has to completely drop the speech. Thanks, Wally.
Yeah, fuck you, Wally.
Oh, Jesus.
It's fine.
Can we
I'm
bleep
just,
that out in post?
Yeah, I'm just taking a book out of Dustyle's and wait, a page out of Dustyle's book.
A book out of the book.
Yeah, a book out of the book. Okay, so I'm gonna look up here because the door won't close. So this this is where the hunt is decided. This is where the boys are separated from the men. This is the end point of many hunts.
Or
Blink
girls
4.
from women.
Yeah, too. Yeah. By far the hardest minigame in the whole game, and the hardest section, obviously. It has so much RNG and bullshit that it will make you weep and haunt your nightmares. The spiders here will make you cry, and yeah, that's it. I have implemented quite a lot of strategies that I got that. Okay, that try to make it a bit more manageable, but it's never enough with this level.
That was quite a lot of brave statements right there. We'll see if the spiders actually make you weep. But yeah, this section
don't.
is pretty rough.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
the first two.
it's extra rough if the game crashes at the end.
Oh god. Yeah, no, that's gonna happen for sure. Okay, so I need to actually like kind of focus up. And both the Dragon Egg and the Light Gem are hard.
Even, like casually as well, this is also like a brutally hard section of the game. You could easily spend up like upwards of like 10 minutes in a casual run through of the Light Gem challenge.
Oh god, okay.
Those platforms are much harder to navigate than it looks. It's
They
insane.
are very hard, and you have to time those jumps almost to perfection. But
Have you ever been hit off of that platform?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're hanging onto it and they hit you, you sometimes like go. You like Blink like gets pushed away, but he's still on the platform, so he's like holding on to nothing, like next to the platform. It's weird.
I think I've seen that before, yeah.
Yeah. And you can't move while you're in that state, but you can of
and
course.
We have to play this level twice.
Yeah, it's fun. But the worst is over for this one.
Nice bomb.
Yeah. It doesn't save any time though.
Iron Gulp, it's worse than this. Or no, this is worse than Iron Gulp or Gulp, I guess.
Might be over. No, okay, it's fine. And I made this cycle barely. And then let's see if I can get the cool throw here at the end. Oh, I only have 2 bombs left. Nope,
it should be. Yeah, so if you jump or if you gain upwards momentum at the same time as you throw a bomb, you can throw them very, very far.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do there. You can get a pretty sick throw.
Since you have to hold the button to like throw the bombs very far, you have to time it pretty accurately.
The dragon egg doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not
Well, I
as
mean,
bad as I explained.
Edu makes it look much easier than it is.
You have to remember that this is the level that I've practiced the most.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah. The light gem, let's see how it goes. It's like if you know how to throw the bombs and you can get good bomb throws, it's pretty manageable.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't want to jinx anything.
Do you practice because it's hard, or so you can know all the ways to fail?
I mean, I mean that's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Am I gonna miss that? Yep. Okay. Well. So now the cycle is fucked, fudged, and now I have no idea what to do. So let's try my luck here.
Those fireballs can also hit you pretty easily. That was almost a hit.
Oh god, I don't remember what to do.
I believe
I
in you.
missed that cycle. Yeah, it should be fine. This is what I did back in the day, like I did a death abuse. To get
Just to get the cycles.
slightly easier cycle, yeah. Nowadays I don't do that anymore because it's pretty slow. Okay, this should be fine.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what you did for safety.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was intentional.
Yeah, true. Now I can hit this cycle. All in all, that wasn't... I mean, that wasn't a bad death, but it's still like half a minute.
Yeah.
I think that's just how brutal this is. My nose is very itchy, if you wanted to know.
Should I itch it for you?
Thank you, please do.
I'll reach my arm over to Finland.
Okay, thanks. So I'm green Sparx here, so I'm gonna death abuse. Just to get my health back.
Well, you have the extra health power up.
Okay. Thanks, Ebbe. You ruined this. Oh god, okay.
Sorry.
It's your fault. We can grab more health, but sometimes you don't get more health because
Yeah, those bats are a bit...
we're dealing with
Even the
bats.
fodder is difficult.
Yeah. Okay, oh, okay, well, I died.
Oh,
That's my own
oh
fault.
darn. I mean, it doesn't set you that far back.
Yeah. God. Okay, well, that's not gonna hit. I think I can steal
Luckily
the
you-
cycle. Yeah.
Luckily, you can't drown.
I can't drown.
There's no place to drown, so that means it's pretty easy.
Yeah, haha. Okay, well,
Jesus.
that's just how the spiders work.
Yeah, spiders are really tough. It takes 3 lasers, 3 punches, or 1 ground pound to beat them. So if you didn't know that before, like ground pounding is actually a pretty effective strategy to take them out.
Yeah, but you have to be like right on top of them.
Yeah, otherwise you'll just hit them with the shockwave.
Yep. Well, this is unfortunate. It was going pretty well like after those crashes, but as I said, blink 4.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about if the game crashes after this.
God, okay.
Okay, you got 1 hit point left. You got 1 hit point back.
Yeah, thankfully I got some extra health there. But this throw is pretty hard, because these spiders are pretty brutal, as you can see.
You got it.
Yep.
Someone just, in chat just said hell.
It's basically hell, yeah. I'm gonna do a death abuse here to reset the cycle. It's you lose time because you do a death abuse, but you gain the time back because it resets the cycle. So I timed doing the death abuse versus not doing the death abuse, so it's exactly the same speed. But I'm used to doing the death abuse, so that's why I do the death abuse.
Say death abuse one more time.
Death abuse.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh look, some worms.
Again. Yeah, so I'm losing like a minute.
Yeah, those worms take 3 hits as well, but this time you can't ground pound them. But one weird thing is that they actually have a bit of invincibility when you hit them for the first time. So you have to do like a little shoot and then shoot. So it's like you have to time it a little differently. Alright.
Okay, that's it for Blink 4. Only lost a minute. That's fine.
Wonderful. Wonderful. It didn't crash.
Oh yeah, it didn't crash. God.
Alright. We're gonna immediately head out of bounds. Because we haven't destroyed that dark gem yet. That would grant us access to that pipe.
Okay, I got a glitchy double jump.
Yeah, in early versions of the game, there's a version of the worm with armor on. You would have to blow it up with a bomb before you can damage it. It would have been pretty awful if that was in the game.
Yeah.
Because they're already pretty frustrating.
Okay, so soon I'm gonna do like one of the coolest tricks in the game, which is the zombie glitch. And I have a full explanation for it, but I also gotta do it, so I'm just gonna do it.
Maybe I could explain it.
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah. So when you get invincibility and go into the venomous or poisonous water or whatever, toxic water, Spyro will die once the invincibility runs out. But if you cancel that death animation by using like a shop pad, and you can go out about it right here. He's gonna grab some collectibles and then he's gonna do the zombie glitch. So if you cancel that death animation on a shop pad, then Spyro will stay alive, but the game thinks that the death animation is still playing for way longer than it's supposed to. So basically in that state, the game thinks that Spyro is dead, so all the enemies will just completely ignore you and you won't be able to take damage from most things.
Yep.
So as you can see here, the time is running out and he's gonna die, and then during the death animation,
Okay, I got it.
there you go. It's not that hard to get it, you just have to press the button during the death animation. Don't open that chest.
I don't have any keys, so it's fine.
Alright. So right
Yeah,
now,
it's,
all the enemies think... You can see that enemy just completely ignored him. Most enemies just completely ignore you.
Yep. And now when the invincibility will run out, I won't die, because I'm still technically in the toxic water, which is supposed to kill you.
The game remembers that you're in toxic water, but it doesn't actually like kill you because it thinks the death animation is already playing.
Yeah.
If you just jump into the toxic water without invisibility, you will just like soft lock. You'll just float to the bottom and just be completely stuck. You can't move. So you have to get invincibility first.
And now we're gonna swim into Head Slab, which is the last level.
Yeah.
But first, I'm gonna grab some of these shop pads, because the shop pads are pretty neatly located, just close to all of the dark gems. So I will just teleport to all of the dark gems.
Yeah.
And
also, the zombie glitch, it can be done a few places in the game. It can only be done in a place where you can be hit or like die, and then enter a shop pad. So it's not that often because the developers mostly just placed shop pads far away from enemies. But there are a few places. The first shop pad in Ice Citadel is a pretty good place to do it, because you can lure an enemy over to it.
Yeah. This light gem always spawns like when you're
way too
next
late.
to it. Yeah. Okay, so here's the next shop pad. And wait, oh yeah, you can't go up here. Shit. So we have 2 eggs and 2 light gems left.
We can play the Blink minigames for the main menu. Yay!
Yay! I can do that. No, it's actually useful.
Yeah. Not all the
all the
roofs
roofs.
are solid, no,
Yes.
because the developers never expected you to gain that much height, so... It actually saves memory to not have that much collision, so... it makes sense that they did it. The prototype of the game actually has more collision, because they didn't optimize it.
I'm gonna hit this switch just to make it easier to get to the final boss later. Or able to get to the final boss.
Yeah, the hub area of Coast Remains actually has a roof over it throughout the entire level.
Except that one place.
Yeah, it's except the elevator because it needs to go through it. So
No,
you
but
just have
also
to
with the windmills. The windmill section.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah. There's also like a little spot in the main central area.
Yeah. So those were the last light gems and dragon eggs, and now we're gonna get rid of zombie
Yeah.
by falling.
He swam directly through the lasers because he had zombie.
Yeah, I can't get hit. And now we just have these 3 dark gems to go.
As I said, zombie just prevents you from taking damage from most things, but falling into pits is still a thing you can do.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
he
these
get a
lasers are-
49?
No, I cannot.
Ah, darn.
Yeah, the lasers are random, unfortunately. But I saved it, thankfully.
If you're very quick, you can get like a 49.
Yeah.
It's a very, very generous timer.
Yeah. Also, those lasers have like huge hitboxes, so you gotta be careful with them.
Yeah.
So now look, I'm like right next to the dark gem here.
One thing I think they really didn't like get time to finish is the timers, because like I think all of them are 1 minute, and it's always way too much. You have way too much time. You could get to the very end and start all over, and you will still like have plenty of time left.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, the top of that tube is not solid, so you don't actually have
Oh
to do
yeah,
that
I can just do
to
that.
climb.
Don't even need any fancy wall guns or anything.
Yeah. Normally you're supposed to go down to the bottom, activate a switch, and then go to the top. Have I ever tried to test the first dark gem over its that to see how fast it can do? You mean this one?
No, the laser one.
Oh right, I think I did. Yeah, I never managed to get a 50.
Oh, damn. You'd think
But
that you could get a 50.
I should try again at some point. I didn't.
So
I didn't
now we have
optimize it
everything,
much.
and now we just need to defeat the final boss, which has a interesting thing that I'll. Wait, whoa. Okay. Oops. I almost
He's
went
gonna-
back to like.
Oh, nice. He bought a butterfly jar, which once you run out of Sparx runs out of health, it gives you a bunch of butterflies, so you get back. And he did
Yeah,
that
like-
because of this boss does not have checkpoints, unlike the other bosses.
Yep. So
So
you can't
you have to-
death abuse. Or if you want to death abuse and get butterflies to spawn on the level, you have to do it right at the start. But you
Yeah.
can just buy a butterfly jar.
Yeah,
Also,
when
yeah, I'm just gonna jump through that. Because we don't want to watch the cutscene where Spyro opens the door to the last boss.
there you go. Hello, Phoenix.
Hello,
he's
Phoenix.
awake.
Yeah, good timing. Okay, so Okay, so we've been talking about one cycle here a few times. The last phase of Makerhead spawns 7 laser robots and 1 target that you have to hit. The robots shoot at you until you hit the target, and when you hit the target, they shoot at Red, which is how he gets hit. In the speedrun, after hitting the target, we manipulate one robot to shoot faster by using electric breath to reset the robot's animation over and over again. Back in the day, it was theorized that it's impossible to do the last phase in only one cycle, but then, maybe around a year ago, I think, Ebbe showed that it's possible with TAS if you manipulate 2 robots at once. Am I right? Ebbe? Hello? Okay, never mind. So I...
Sorry, no, my internet is completely garbage right now. I can barely hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So I decided to try it on emulator, and I found that it was actually possible to manipulate 2 at once in RTL, and it was faster. And then eventually I got the 1 cycle. But the problem with 1 cycle is that you need to have the target right under you, and it's impossible to know where it will spawn. So
And you
basically,
can tell where it is like right before they spawn because you can
Yeah,
use the electric breath.
yeah, you can tell that it's there if you have it, but you can't like change the one that you're going for. Or maybe you can, but still, it's a 1 in 8 chance to even attempt this trick, and it's right at the end. And if you get this trick, it saves, I think, 40 to 45 seconds, something like that. So it's a pretty big time save.
Normally, like casually, the player is supposed to go through 3 cycles. Normal
Yes.
speedrun strats is cuts that down to 2 cycles, but with 1 cycle, well, it's in vain.
With 1 cycle, it's 1 cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm
So, yeah.
obviously gonna be attempting it, because it doesn't lose any time to attempt it. I'll show you how.
Yeah,
So you
there's
can
not much
use-
interesting about the run other than that, and the boss other than that.
Yeah, it's just these two. I mean, this boss is much more fun than the other bosses. Here my butterfly jar activates for the full health.
It is nice to get full health before the 3rd phase.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my electric breath on one of these holes or whatever, and if it doesn't latch onto anything, that means that the target is there, and I can do a horn dive.
Yeah. So Edu has a run on his YouTube channel where he gets 1 cycle if you want to watch
Okay.
it. Oh,
Yeah, that's no.
okay. It didn't latch onto anything.
Yeah, sometimes it does that like later, if I did 1 more electric breath, I think it would have latched on. But yeah, this is double manip still.
Yeah. I can't do this. It's way too difficult.
Yeah. I wonder what happens now that I killed that one. No, I should still get a 2 cycle.
It should respawn, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it respawns and I get a 2 cycle. Yeah, no, I got baited. This is still an okay run, like considering I had 2 crashes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. A pretty good showcase of the run.
Yeah. There you saw how
Oh, man.
the breath latched on to the robot.
Yeah. Just no worries happened for some reason.
Alright. And that's
And-
it.
So, time.
Time, oh yeah, time.
I fixed the machine, Spyro.
I mean,
Oh,
the
you got
world
the
record,
actual time too, nice.
Finish him off.
Yeah. The world record is a 309, right?
Yeah, 309 flat. 309.00.
Yeah, it's not like that bad.
It's not bad. I went 20 minutes ahead of schedule, which is... or
Considering 2 crashes, this is actually really good.
Yeah, no, Phoenix, that's right. That's why I was happy about that. Yeah, I got a few golds.
No, Spyro, don't do that.
Yeah, no,
But you're so
and
fast now.
it's 301.50.
Oh, damn. Getting closer.
Right now it's 301.56. I'm confused. Okay. Thanks for the GGs.
GG to
Yeah,
Edu
GG.
and Ebb.
Yep.
Mostly
hi,
to
Wally.
Ebb.
Shut up.
Hello, Wally.
Yeah,
Is
so
this-
outside of like the sort of starting and the 2 crashes, how do you feel the run actually did go then?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good after the initial crashes. I got the nerves down a bit. I think we also did a fine job with the commentary. It was a lot of fun to do it with Ebbe, because
Yeah,
Ebbe knows a lot.
I barely had any planning on what what I should say during the commentary. I think it went
Yeah,
very
no.
well.
There's a lot of filler to get through as well with the mini games.
Yeah, true.
We could always fit in more explanations of random stuff.
Shall just turn off the TV.
Yeah, no,
for a
I think that's
Good
it.
idea.
Shoutouts to... Wait, am I still live?
Yeah, you're still alive.
Okay, shoutouts to Ebbe,
Hello.
myself,
no
G-Pro,
one else.
Dustiel, Maple, who else? Tower, of course, and not Cassidy. Alright, that's it.
Oh, very GG's once again.
GG's.
Always
Shout
nice
out
to
Wally.
see something outside.
Oh
the
yeah,
original
yeah. Shoutouts
sequences.
to Phoenix and the Spyrothon crew, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it
did a great job with this.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun to be here.